Okay, hello everybody. We are going to play some D&D. I know our daughter is watching. She's very excited to watch. Okay, good. She's got it set. All right, so we're going to play some D&D. We're going to pick up right in the middle of a fight, and kind of see what happens with our heroes. Yeah, she's very excited. She's got it up on her big screen right now. So, all right, we're gonna just dive right in with our crew here. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, thanks, Mom. Thank you very much. All right, heroes. So last week, y'all went to the college to try to talk with a certain professor about some of your findings with the vampire victims. And he said that he had to work for a little bit, but that he would meet with you guys later. Marcus had been getting some strong feelings, specifically toward a specific direction, as he believed he was getting latitude and longitude coordinates. And kind of the group was just like, okay, yeah, let's go. Nobody really, including Marcus, really knows why, but because it's been kind of pushed and pressed with him, everybody went along with it because that's what you guys do. So you guys rolled up on this this farm at the base of these really creepy mountains. I'll share that again really quick. Where are the mountains? There they are.
I hate
So
that.
at the base of
I
these
hate every
mountains,
bit of it.
you guys found a little bit of farmland. Most everything is dead surrounding, but in this little specific area there are living things. And you did actually manage to talk your way out of part of this combat. And thank goodness for that, because then you found yourselves face to face with a gigantic centipede. So speaking of that, because you spoke your way out of... So I have a rule where if you guys talk your way out of combat through roleplay, you do still get XP, and I actually give you a little bit of bonus XP. So everybody got 750 XP for last session. Just because you guys do that to me all the time, and I think it's amazing. So,
Candace, that's mean. I am 5 XP away from a level.
I know. I told Xavier that. I was like, oh man, it's not just you. It makes you feel any better.
Should have showed up over the holidays. I'm sitting over here at level 8, baby.
I've still got a while to go, so I'm good waiting.
It was 750. If that was okay, got it.
Yeah, I knew the 7. I couldn't. If you had said 700 or 750.
Yeah, 750. How about that? So you guys, you did talk your way out of part of this fight. Very well done, honestly. And it was teamwork as usual. Made your way up to this centipede and gave it a spanking. And now here we are. So, we are at the top of a round. Just to remind everybody, Bonkin had basically grabbed this thing around the neck, I'm not sure, and shoved its face into the ground, making it difficult for it to attack because the attacks that it was doing were pretty rough. So you guys have gotten to wallop it a little bit, and we are going to pick up at the top of this round with Aegis.
Real quick, what is our day and time at this point?
Oh yeah. 1 second.
I have Wednesday the 10th of January.
Yes, it's Wednesday the 10th of January. Let's see, we started 1:10:24 around 10:30. You guys went and talked with that. So I think that at this point we're probably... I'd say it's about noon, 12:30. It's somewhere in there.
Best I can do is 12.
Best I can do is 900. We use that all the time, by the way.
Best I can do is 0900.
She's dropping that shit on me at stores and stuff, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Do we have, before we dive in, any questions, comments, clarifications other than the date?
My only comment is ow, followed immediately by kill it. Kill it with blade fire.
That seems fair. That seems fair.
Working on it.
That's true.
Definitely working on it.
You are. All right, Aegis, I will let you begin.
I am going to go ahead and fuck shit up.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, we're gonna fourth level, and we'll drop a Wither and Bloom.
Alrighty. Where would you like to drop that?
Right about there, so that way I can try to get the Centipede and Kira into the radius there.
Yeah, and that'll be easy enough to do because, as Xavier pointed out, before we actually started streaming, this is a gargantuan character, so that will definitely be within its hitbox.
There's also a swarm of wasps right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but with them being directly in the middle of each other, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna get got too.
Yeah, they will. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab the thingy. Circles.
And that is a DC 15 con save.
That's the correct size, right?
5 more feet. Because that's a 3x3 and it's supposed to be a 10-foot radius, so it'd be 4 spaces like the... Yep.
Okay, can you tell me again what the roll is? I'm sorry.
DC 15. Constitution.
Got it.
What's the healing on that one?
So that'll be 3 of your hit dice. Up 2 that you can spend.
So the swarm of wasps, they actually did succeed, just barely. The centipede did not. I only rolled an 11.
So that'll be 15 necrotic.
All right. Yeah, this thing's not doing well. It's not doing well. It's starting to look like a centipede that like died a long time ago and just has been laying on the floor.
Oh.
It's getting nasty.
I actually just realized I've been using this wrong. It's still half on success as well.
Oh. Excellent. Okay, so that's 8 then. Okay. Or
7, because rounded down.
Got it. Yep. All right. Excellent. Anything else that you would like to do?
That'll do it.
Okay. All right. So moving on to Kira.
Okay, so a lot has happened in the past 6 seconds for Kira, but the first thing that she's really aware of is the lack of connection. So she looks up at Tempest and kind of over to Aegis and thank you. Gets to her feet. And it's going to be 5. I don't know if I can step around this corner here.
So this is like a little deck. Yeah, you could step up here if you want to.
Okay.
It's just a tiny step up. It's like a foot.
10 wasps are going to actually nope, we're gonna stay there. I want to
Okay, hold on, because the wasp will get an attack of opportunity because
well, if I'm right here, because isn't it there?
Nope, they're
Oh,
10 feet
okay. Well,
back.
that's my bad then. Then yes, it'll still get the attack, and I'm willing to take it.
Okay, 1 second. Do. This is what got her last time. It's a 16.
Misses.
All right. That's good. That's very good.
They
for
bounce
you.
off the shield.
That's a very good thing for you. I forgot you had shield up. Excellent.
No,
Yeah, she
like
did.
my physical shield
Oh, yeah.
on that one. Yeah.
She's a 17, yeah.
And then this is going to be a little bit weird. I'm going to bonus action to tell Min to come here. and to kill this thing. And then I am going to sort of ready another warding bond for when Min gets over.
Okay. Got it.
So it's going to essentially immediately go off. But
Okay, yeah, that will happen because there's nothing that can stop you from telling her to do that. So, you want to go ahead and take Min's turn? I can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Kat.
damn it. Min's going to kind of shove past Bunk in there, get hit with the warning bond, and then try and we'll continue forward. Nope, try and kill the centipede. Changing my mind on things.
Okay. So, Min is attacking the centipede.
Yes.
Got it.
And sorry, marking off spell slots.
All good.
Ew. Min got a little distracted. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does not hit. But it's also, currently wrestling, so it's possible it was just writhing a little bit too much.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Anything else?
Nope. We're good.
All right. So the swarm of wasps is going to move over to Tempest, as he is the closest to them, and they're going to attempt to attack him.
No.
I agree. Oops. There we go.
I'm not meant for combat.
Yeah, and this
Sorry.
thing turning into a gargantuan creature between last week and now put me just out of range to help you.
It's okay though.
I'm literally 5 feet out of range.
They're not doing so hot. They're kind of barely staying in the air, so they try to sting you, but they miss. Like, they're not even close because I rolled a 10. All right, now it's Big Boy's turn. Go ahead and roll the damage for the Cloud of Daggers, please, because I believe that's at the beginning and the fire is at the end.
Correct.
Okay.
Also, you said something about Bonk and having this thing grappled.
Mm-hmm. It's
I looked at his last turn.
It's going to show up and
no, he's
roll 20 here. So that's a 17.
17 is exactly what you needed to kill the this centipede thingy. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did it. Yeah, I remember. It was in the VOD. I remember exactly what happened. It was a weird kind of thing. Yeah. So the daggers start spinning again, like really furiously, and start cutting into this thing. And as that happens, it just kind of crumples to the ground and sort of like starts to roll up like dead centipedes do. Bonkin, you don't feel like you need to hold on to it anymore.
You've been blundered.
Yeah, just FYI, that wouldn't have worked either way because you can't grapple something two size categories larger than something.
That makes sense.
So he's a medium creature. He can grab large.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So we're actually moving on to. Well, I guess how are you guys going to? Because I know that you spotted the things up here. We were talking about that already.
Yeah, we just don't know what the hell they are. And the Thrycreen referred to them as demons to me.
Right.
So that, I mean, like I said last week, my intention is to beeline it. I'm not fucking around with any demonic entity.
Okay, we'll go ahead and stay in combat order then, I suppose. Since the intention is to just get the fuck over there. So we'll move to Tempest.
Well, the flies are still active, right?
Yeah, these wasps right next to you are, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tempest is going to do something he hasn't done since like day one of this campaign. He's going to take out his rapier. Try to swat at these assholes.
Okay, all right. All right, go ahead and roll.
I'm like not used to this part of the game at this point.
I so want you to like nat 20.
Okay. Oh, okay.
19. Oh, why did that work now? That's
Well,
weird.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not going to complain about it though. So, Tempest, you actually take out your rapier and with some unknown, yeah, it's some unknown skill and or just really slashing at nothing. You manage to take all the rest of them out.
Spray and pray.
Yeah,
100%
pretty
spray and
much.
pray.
Yeah, but you take out the rest of this swarm of wasps. They are now gone.
I think the best part about this is like he's not a martial character, but like every time he brings out his martial weapons, he actually does well.
I know. I know.
Just dumb luck every time.
All right.
Okay, so is that all that's threatening
That's all
us in
that.
this
Yes,
area right
that's
now?
all that was in this area. Yep. You guys have
I probably
effectively
didn't
killed it all. And the Thrykean
and I didn't see
took off.
anybody. Okay, and I didn't see anybody actually inside the building yet. It was all blocked off from where I was.
Correct. The Thrykean did tell you that there are farmers that are being forced to farm here, but there are doors on these buildings, so you can't. I mean, there's windows. If you wanted to peek into a window, you're welcome to do that on any of these buildings.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to peek in as I don't know. Are we still in initiative or?
Yeah, we're gonna stay in initiative order since the intent is to just head straight up northeast.
Okay, then in that case, I'll just move up to wherever. I assume the window's right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my action will just be to get. Well, first my action is swat. The wasp and movement is just to get up to the window.
Perfect. Yeah. Hello. So you peek in the window and you do, oddly enough, you see a little old lady sitting at this table. That's what you can see from your vantage point, just barely. You can only see her right side because you're being blocked somewhat, but you can see her sitting there. She's alive. You can see that she's alive, clearly.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'll also let the Cloud of Daggers drop as well.
Okay. Sorry, I'll put the bonfire back. Unless you're gonna drop it, then I won't bother.
Yeah, once the centipede died, the intention would have been.
Alrighty. Okay. So we are gonna move on to. Oh, you haven't actually animated anything, Bonkin.
So I guess Bonkin will let go of the worm now, with its head still like dug into the ground. Right. Where we go now?
Are you holding your action?
Yes, I'm just gonna hold my action and follow whoever gives directions.
All right. Well, in that case, it's Marcus's turn.
So when I had jumped over this thing initially and landed, I'm assuming before I turned around, I would have seen whatever the fuck this is back here. I think we discussed that I saw something there.
Yeah. So you can see from where you're at right now. You can see there's like a greenish-looking winged, gross creature, and then behind it, it's some kind of dark hole, pit, portal. You're not entirely sure from where you are.
Okay, but it's flat against the ground.
is
It's
flat
not like a
against the ground.
sphere floating. Okay, because then I'd have much bigger concerns.
Yes, it's flat against the ground.
Okay, so Marcus, seeing that the creature drops, he kind of looks over at the daggers that are, I'm assuming, fading in the fire that's spinning up in it, and he just goes, "That will never get old, but we're not done yet." And he will turn, and I'm going to start running. I'm going to get there. That's my base movement. Do I have can I see this thing better now? I'm trying to figure out what it is to judge whether I go headlong or wait.
Yeah, no problem. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can grab a picture for you really quick.
Oh boy. It better be smoldering.
Oh, well, it's a different kind of smoldering, I guess.
It's smugly.
How do you share the pictures like how you did yesterday?
So you, in D&D Beyond, you click on the creature, like the actual creature. It will have you go to its card. Scroll down.
Okay,
Oh,
there.
okay. Yep, right there. And then scroll down below its picture, and then there should be a show in VTT.
There you go. So that's what you.
Man, what the fuck?
That's what you see.
Yeah, okay. Real original.
Definitely not a smolder.
Like
It's
we
not
didn't
a
just
smolder.
fight these 2 weeks ago.
Not a
God
smolder.
damn it. I hate that I know what this is. Alright. Marcus probably has no fucking clue though, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you can.
You know what? No, he doesn't even need to know. Look at this fucking thing. They said something demonic. I'll ask questions later.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, that was my movement. I'm kind of stuck. I don't really have a whole lot of shit I can do. I really don't want to fuck with this thing, to be honest with you, but... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so... I will not move any closer to it.
Okay.
Instead, I am going to I'm going to kind of like focus up mid-run, and I'm going to try to get a bead on the center of this thing's forehead. And as I'm moving, I will begin the mental whispers, and I am going to attempt to drive a mind sliver into its skull.
Okie dokie.
So it needs to make an intelligence saving throw. It's only a DC 13, unfortunately, but it's a...
Well, it got a 12.
Fuck, yeah. So it is going to take 2d6 points of psychic damage. So it takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then until the end of my next turn, it subtracts a d4 from all saving throws that it makes.
Okay. D4. Got it. D4.
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 You really need to soundboard that.
We do.
Yeah. I will. I'm gonna go ahead then, and for my bonus action, as I drive the mind sliver into its head, I'm going to kind of leech some of the energy that flows out of this thing, and I will use my bonus action for psionic recovery, which will just give me a point back, a psychic point back, and then I end my turn.
All right. Okay. That actually is going to take us to its turn.
Did you want to tell them? Are they close enough to it?
They're not. I looked. Yep. I looked. Alright. Okay, so this thing is actually going to... You see it, sort of, like, do some runes with its fingers in the air. It claps its hands together, and...
Can I attempt to see if this thing is casting a spell?
You could try to, sure.
Quick, Marcus, use your psychic counterspell.
We're gonna go ahead and disregard that. Again, folks, I'm not a mage.
Alright, give me 1 second, I gotta roll.
Damn, no counter spell.
Oops. Alright, so what it actually does, what you see, is it summons another of itself
Man, what the fuck?
right in front of you. But this one, I agree with your like summoning sickness thing, so it has to wait to do anything.
Okay. The one that's in front of me, does it appear to be physical?
It
Like,
does.
is it, okay,
Yep.
this appeared to be like a conjuring.
Like a
then?
conjuring,
Okay.
yep.
Mother effer, okay.
All right, Aegis, we are up to you.
I think Aegis would walk up kind of towards where Bonkin is. Well, that looks like... Oh, shit. And then realize where Marcus is. And just start booking it towards him. So there was 10 there, I believe?
Yeah, you went 10. Yep.
and then we'll sling a second level Cure Wounds.
At Marcus.
Yep.
Marcus is unscathed.
I will give
With,
you a chance. So you can see Marcus is unscathed. So if you want to do something else with your turn, that way you don't use
in that case,
resources.
then, well, we'll still use the same resources, but we'll throw it off to Bonkin.
Okay.
We
Nice.
we went ahead and walked up, kind of pat to heal.
Yeah,
like,
there you go.
well, oh shit.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay, so Bonkin, you're getting a heal from your amazing.
And I'm going to use a sorcery point for empowered healing because one of those was a 1.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, that is a flat 10.
So did you get my DM inspiration? Is that what happened there? Because that's awful.
I got something there.
Yeah. All right. So you get 10 points of healing, Bonkin. From a little
Thank you.
pat
Hey,
on the
that's less
back.
work for me. I already put in the 10. Don't have to add anything else.
There you go. Anything else?
No. Actually, yes. We're gonna go ahead and use 5 sorcery points as well to bring back the 3rd level spell slot we used for aid.
Okay. Good to move?
That'll be it.
Excellent. Kira.
Okay. First thing is going to be the Bonkin. Marcus needs help. Northeast. And then realizing he might, it's going to be pointing. Hey, he said, "Where are we going?"
All right.
Also, yeah. So that's going to be step 1. Step 2 is going to be moving.
Okay.
Sorry, I was confirming. So I'm going to go there. I don't like that. I'm going to go there again. Instead, let me check the distance one more time. Nope. That's where Min has to go. Going here.
Okay.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Marcus has a high AC. It'll be fine.
Well, okay. Do I have... The real question is, do I have a line of sight on this northernmost one without hitting Marcus? It looks like I might.
Yeah, I'll say yes, you do.
Yep. So I'm going
Unless
to
you roll
attempt...
nat 1.
It's Marcus. That's a chance I'm willing to take. So a little pew pew on the northernmost enemy.
Alrighty.
It's Marcus, not Gray. It's Marcus, not Gray.
Oh, that hits for sure. Yep.
Okay, shot 1 and then shot 2.
If that would have missed that thing, you would have definitely shot the shit out of me, though.
Hey,
The
would you
24
have
definitely
known?
hits.
There's no bolts for evidence.
That is true. Okay, yeah, so so Kira comes around the corner and does the artificier thing, using absolutely no true bolts. And Marcus, you're standing there looking at this thing that just was summoned in front of you, and pew, pew, straight past you, and you see it. Both of them hit this thing square in the chest.
So does my ready action go off?
Yes.
Okay, I
You
said
wanna do
I'd
that
move in
before
that
Min?
direction, so...
Mm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I just end up next to Kara.
Great.
This is fucking weak.
This is fucking all right. Sorry, Kira, did you have more you're gonna do?
That Min's gonna do.
Yep.
So, that's going to be... Min's gonna go up next to Marcus and try and maul the fuck out of this thing.
Okay.
She got a lot. What the fuck is her movement? Jesus
40.
Christ.
It's 40. Or no. Yeah, I think it's 40.
Not great. Min needs tuning again.
Yeah, that does not hit. So Min kind of pads up next to Marcus and tries to swat at this thing, and it sort of like just dodges out of the way.
Min hisses, we end our turn.
All right. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. Tempest.
Okay, Tempest is going to fly up. How tall are these buildings? Are they more than 10 feet?
No, yeah, they're
15?
15 to 20 depending on the building.
Well, I guess just the one right in front of me is it like
That one is
just
a
I guess like just roof line. Yeah,
yeah, that one's a 20.
he's a 20-footer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well then he's gonna fly up 20 feet,
Okay.
and then so 5, 10, and then yeah, he's gonna end right here, pretty much probably at the apex of the roof, I'd assume.
Yeah.
And would I be able to see this barrel over here?
Yeah. Not from where you are right now.
Not from where I am.
No.
Okay.
I know the next question.
I know. All right. Well, then, in that case, let's blast. Do I have range on that guy? I'm gonna try to blast this guy with Eldritch energy.
Okay.
I'm gonna blast him eldritchly. Okay. Yeah, 120 feet. I got him. Okay.
Oh.
So I get 2 of these. So pew.
Okay. The 14 does not hit.
Oh, good.
It hits it, but it kind of just bounces off of its chest. The magic does.
Now, here comes the second blast. Pew.
Yeah, that one does not hit either.
Okay. All right. Well, then, as a bonus action, let's inspire Marcus.
I think he has one.
I'm still inspired.
Yeah.
Oh, you are still. I thought
Yeah.
you used the last time.
Yeah, I got the
No,
little
he
blue
used
dot.
the DM inspiration last time.
Oh, I still see it. I see.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, the thunder thing is not anything to do with your inspiration mode.
Although we all assumed it was.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll give it to Bonkin then.
That's hilarious. I did not realize that nobody had that.
I even thought it. Alrighty, Bonkin, you have been inspired by your friendly local bard. Anything else, Tempest?
That'll do it.
Alrighty. Good turn, and I'll have your barrel ready for your next one. Bonkin.
So you're already looking it up.
Thank you.
Right, so Bonkin, standing next to Kira, goes, kind of looks towards Marcus and goes, I think he got it, but I might help anyway. And he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right there. In between both of them.
Okay.
And I am going to bonus action Rage, because I have spent a turn without doing anything.
Yep. I appreciate the integrity.
And then I will punch one swing at the one behind me first, and then one to the one in front of me.
Alright.
You probably need some rage tokens so he's
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking, just share access with me and I will manage all of
I
This
know,
is for
I
the one
should.
behind
it.
me.
You don't have to. It's-
I should. Sorry, I'm finding the rage thingy. There's like a strong one.
See, we could have cut out
There we go.
almost the whole
All right. So that was the 19 does actually hit.
So it takes 8 damage.
Okay.
And, all the fancy rage stuff for the one behind me.
Okay, got it.
And then immediately swing to the one in front of me.
Okay.
No, I can't do that. I don't have multi-attack.
Yep. Yep. So that's it for your turn.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alrighty, Marcus.
Alright, so the one in front of Bonkin got scorched by Kira, and is that the one that I'm sorry, the Tempest was shooting at as well, or was Tempest shooting at the one in front of me?
He was shooting at
The one
that-
directly in front
yeah.
of you.
Okay, perfect. Marcus will kind of turn to this thing, and seeing the blast kind of shoot overhead, he will reach up and grab the because your motes of inspiration, they're like physical, like little baubles, right? Is that what they are? They're like
Yeah,
little
they're just like
concept
little wispy kind of ethereal blue balls of energy. Yeah.
So Marcus will he's gonna ready himself to attack, and he's gonna kind of like put the radiant weapon up to the moat and kind of transfer its energy and swing at this fucking thing. So I'll take my first attack with the inspiration, and that's a D8. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Yes, you did.
Holy shit! So does the D8 double too since it's damage being dealt, or is
Yes.
that no? Or no, it doesn't because it's not damage dice. It's just dice being added to my attack, which then
To your
also
hit,
affects.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it doubles the D8 as well. I'm gonna say that because it makes sense to me.
Yeah, because it's tough because it's like I rolled a crit and it takes double damage. I'm talking about the thunder damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because it's part of your attack, because you chose to use the inspiration rather than saving it, it's part of your attack. It's gonna double that die as well.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So the inspiration died. This is just for the damage. Holy shit! I rolled 14 on the 2d8. Jesus Christ.
Good God.
Okay, let me roll some damage real quick.
It's going to be a DC 13 from the creature.
Okay.
Con save.
Con, thank you.
17.
If it
Did it-
saves, is it half? I don't remember.
Pretty sure it's just all or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
all
a
or nothing.
total of. All right, so you're 2d4. Sorry, I'm looking.
Yeah, I've got the damage total. I'm waiting for you to tell me if it's saved or not, so I can give you the half.
Oh, I
or
see
the
what you're saying.
nothing.
Okay.
I'm waiting on
Sorry.
you.
Yeah, so it did save. It did save.
Okay, so then it's going to take 17 points of magical slashing damage, and then I will pump a psionic strike into it as well.
Okay.
And it will take an additional, let's see, that would be, I rolled a 2, so it's going to be 4, 5, so it'd be another 6 points of force damage, and it has to make a strength saving throw. DC, I believe it's 13. It is DC 13 strength.
Okay, it does pass on the strength.
Okay, I figured that was the case. So, okay, we'll just leave it at that then. So it's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points of magic damage.
It's pretty damn good. Yeah, so it's and it does appear to take all of that damage.
Wonderful. That was just my first attack, so I'll go ahead and use my second attack
Okay.
now. Alright, so that is a 10 to hit, which I'm guessing is a
It
miss.
does, yeah, it does not hit.
Okay, and then I will go ahead and use my offhand blade for my bonus action. That's a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Alright, and that is for an additional 8 points of regular slashing,
All right.
just in case it's resistant.
Yep, and it is. So it does not take the full damage from the regular. But I mean, you've done quite a bit of damage to it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blow my action surge,
Okay.
because I think these are probably what we were here for. And I will swing at it again, starting with the Radiant Blade. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. That's going to be 9 points of magical slashing. And then I will swing at it again. And that is only a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yep, no problem. Okay, yep, and I only get one additional action, so it's only 2 attacks because I can't also use another bonus action. So I will end my turn.
All right. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the commentary about you.
I tried to be the blender, but that's it. Now I'm done until tomorrow.
All right.
I
So
need to get
this
him some
guy,
fire damage.
this guy is going to try to attack Bonkin with its claws. No, sorry, with its great axe.
It's attacking Bonkin.
Yes.
How's
And
Bonkin looking, by the way? Is he still fucked up, or is he looking much better?
he was still a wee bit fucked up.
Okay.
Fucked up enough to notice.
He's
And,
definitely bloodied.
Yeah, so I rolled a nat 20. So it's going to be 37 points of slashing damage. Stop. I know.
I love you, Bonkin, but honestly, there's D8's not gonna help you at all.
He is still standing, for the record.
Fuck.
Barely.
Mostly his fists are holding him up at this point. He's just got his hands. He's got one set of arms holding him up so he doesn't fall over.
He was raging. Hopefully that helps.
Oh, that's right. I'm raging.
Oh yeah, you're bear, right?
If it was magical
No, I'm
damage,
not bear.
it goes right through that
It
shit.
is just slashing, so you can have it.
Oh!
So it'd be 37, 36, it'd be 18.
Angry dad.
Thank you for the reminder, Kira.
And shame on you, Bonkin, for just laying
Honestly,
down and
yeah.
accepting it.
Oh yeah, that was my bad.
We said session 1, we're getting Bonkin back home. He's not coming here to
This is
Marcus's
not a
vision
group
bullshit.
effort, kids.
But yeah, he still does not look good.
All right, so
Better than a second ago, but not good.
now it's going to try to hit you with its claw. But it does not hit. Okay, so moving to the next one. Okay, so this one's going to attempt to attack Marcus since he has beaten the shit.
Disadvantage.
Yep, at disadvantage with the great axe. I rolled the same thing both times, and it does hit.
Okay, then I am going to use my reaction, and I am, as the great axe is coming in at me, I will focus the mental energy I stole from his buddy, and I will reform that into a shield around myself, bringing my armor class to 24.
It does not hit.
Fuck yeah.
Neither of those rolls would have hit. I rolled a 23. All right, and it's going to try to use a claw attack at you,
Now
and that does not
disadvantage.
hit.
Beautiful.
So,
For me, you have
um,
disadvantage.
Yeah, so this thing slashes at it comes down, tries to come down really hard on Marcus, and it looks like it's about to hit, and then all of a sudden, I'm just looking at who's over there that could actually see it. Aegis and Kira, and Min, I guess, and Tempest. I guess you guys will all see Marcus. So you'll see it looks like the similar, well, do you want to give a description for the color or anything?
Yeah, it's still just that, like, it's like a pink and, like, kind of pink with, like, black,
Yeah.
like, veins kind of in it.
I just didn't want to speak for you. Yeah, so
yeah,
you
but
just...
it's as it manifests, it stays. It doesn't go away
Yep.
this time.
Okay. And that is all that it can do. So we're gonna move on to Aegis. You definitely would have seen Bonkin take that hit.
Oh yeah, the only thing that I'm concerned with right now is, do I say use level 3 or do I say fuck it and go ahead and use my last level 4?
I will say you can, even from here, you can tell that Bonkin's pretty hurt. I won't go into detail, but just from where you are, you can tell he's pretty hurt.
Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
We'll go. Yeah, we'll just go 4th level.
Okay.
And I'm gonna empowered healing that for 2 of them because it's a 1 and a 2 on those.
Oh, did they hear the incant?
Oh, you know what?
So
Kira may
5,
have
6,
because of
11,
So if you want to send her a
13.
message,
17 plus 4, 21.
it's a good heal. Why didn't that work?
And that'll do it.
I see it.
Damn it. Okay, sorry. I was getting our resident barrel.
See you,
ready.
barrel.
Anything else, Aegis?
You were just. No, that'll be it.
All right, moving on to Kira. Good heal, by the way.
So Kira's going to run up next to Bonkin, drawing her blade shield still in hand. She's going to turn to Bonkin, say, "Don't attack this thing. Go get some more healing. I've got this. Trust me." She's going to stab at this thing. She's going to really hope that Vulcan listens, but tries and stabs at this thing.
Oh, bitch, don't time on reactions. I only get one a turn, and I had to save you.
21 hits. I had to save
Yep,
me.
second stabby.
Okay.
These are magical. Oh, that one's garbage.
Yeah,
That's
the
okay.
10 does not hit, but the 21 did, and it did appear to take the full effect.
So the description for why the second one misses is as she's stabbing with this, she's already bringing that hand into a glyph that she's tracing in the air. She reaches out to touch Bonkin's arm, and the shimmering, like, metallic shadow shield that normally surrounds her goes around him for a second as she casts Sanctuary. Trust me. Go get heals, Bonkin. Don't waste this. Please. So, Sanctuary.
Fuck yeah.
All right, I'm gonna Sanctuary Bonkin.
And then she's just going to turn her head back and just, Min and Alvin, just cover Marcus. Who Min will just take the dodge action and use her reaction to give disadvantage for the thing attacking Marcus. And that's our turn. And hopefully Bunkin isn't a stubborn fuck.
All right. Also, Kat, I sent you a message. Okay, that means that it is now.
I don't like that message. Take it back.
No. Tempest, it's your turn.
No.
Okay. Tempest will hover from 25
I'm
here.
gonna send you what I sent.
And then he will animate Bernard Barrelington.
That's Lord Bernard.
Lord Barrelington to you.
Did I get the
like to
stats
say-
right?
What's that?
Did I get the stats right? 40 HP and
Yes,
15
it
AC?
looks
Okay.
like. Yes.
Perfect. All right, yep, he's all yours. It's not nailed down.
I'm sorry. 16
Is it 16? That's what I had there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I had 15. I'm fucking with
Yep.
you. All right, go ahead.
Killing me. Okay. So that was an action to rise him to life, and then bonus action, I will move him 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess, yeah, all right, I'll go the north boy here. Oh shit. There we go.
Okay.
Can I attack him this ring? I believe I can. Yeah. All right. So he's going to attempt a whack
Okay.
at this demon.
Unfortunately,
Just
Sir
a 7 hit.
Barrington does not hit successfully. So you guys will see this barrel roll over and sort of like pop up like back how it was over by next to the building, and then it just sort of like tries to slam into this demon thing, but unfortunately kind of just bounces off of it instead. Maybe it was dizzy from rolling for so long, who knows. Anything else, Tempest?
No, that's it.
Bonkin, you're up.
Right, so Bonkin's gonna look next to him. How is Kara looking? Just quickly. Is she also, I guess, pretty badly
Kira
bloody?
She doesn't look too bad, honestly. She does not look as bad as she did about 12 seconds ago.
Fine.
Alright, well, Bonkin will just kind of look through her and go,
Shield unscathed, like,
I ain't backing up, but I'll do my best to help you out. And I'm gonna use my action to assist Kira.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action spend a key point for patient defense for if they somehow break through the thing.
Okay. Got it. Anything else?
No, but I'm going to stay right there.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, I guess he'll turn to the monster and say, Oi, ugly, I ain't done just yet. And basically try and taunt him.
Okay. All right, good deal, Marcus.
Okay, so yeah, as this thing's weapons bounce off of the shield spell, the shield will now fade away, and Marcus is just gonna go, "Nice try, asshole," and he's gonna start doing the old whirly blade combo on him. So first is a 16.
16 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oof, that's no good. Swing again with that same radiant blade. That's another miss.
Yeah.
And then I will go ahead and I will bonus action. I'll just swing at it with the offhand, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm kind of lost now. 19?
19 hits.
All right. And of course, that's 11 slash, regular
So
slash.
he does still take it, but he doesn't take as much as you think.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case. After that first onslaught that I laid on this bitch, how is he looking, by the way?
He's not quite bloodied, but
Fuck me.
he has
He only actually searched once. That's not fair.
you have seen him stagger a bit, but he's not quite at the point of being bloodied.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn. I'll go ahead and my turn.
Okie dokie. Alright, so it's gonna be Northern Boy's turn. Bonkin, do me a favor and roll a persuasion check.
Why?
Because I said so.
Can I use my inspiration?
If you'd like to.
I would.
Okay. That's funny. So, when you kind of taunt this thing, at first its head was started to turn toward Kira, but you taunted it and it does turn back to you. So it is going to try to attack you with the sanctuary.
Wisdom save?
Did you use the inspiration or?
I did. Oh, not the bardic one. I have a DM inspiration.
Yeah, DM.
Oh, the DM inspiration.
Yeah. Okay, so you said wisdom save.
Yep, 13 is
Oh,
the
yeah.
DC
No,
on that one.
I got a 4. Okay, so it is going. So tell me what happens again, because it's been a while since I used it.
It must either find a new target or lose the attack, is what it comes down to.
Okay, so it's going to try to hit. Well, I'm just gonna roll dice because the fucking barrel hit it, and it's not a huge fan of that either. Hold on a second. Okay, it's going after the barrel.
Yeah, help barrel
Lord
damage.
Burlington, no.
Actually, I can heal the barrel better than I can heal Bonkin. It's fine.
That's true, actually. So it is going to try to use its great axe first. It hits. It's 26 points of damage to Bernard Burlington. He's still alive, everybody. Don't worry. And then it's going to try to... Actually, hold on a second. It's going to try to... It's going to just try to hit again. But this time it's going to try to hit Kira. It's a 15.
Misses.
It misses. So, yeah, that is going to be it. That's all for that turn. Okay, so the next one is definitely going to try to hit Marcus again.
I had a sneaking suspicion that was probably going to be the case.
Let's see. Great axe misses. So it goes to swing for Marcus and kind of just now notices Min and sort of like stumbles and misses. And then going to try with the claw. That misses as well. So as it tries to swipe at you with its claw, one of the slashes that you put into its chest just kind of like gushes weird ichor, and it clutches at that instead and completely misses you. And we are back to Aegis.
Yeah, we're gonna do something a little risky here, but fuck it. Just give me a moment, Bonkin. And then I'm gonna action Beacon of Hope.
Okay. give you the symbol.
So 30 feet. So it'd be. See, yeah, any number of creatures. So Kira, Bonkin, Marcus, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So yeah, I can get Tempest too. So we'll do all of us.
Okay. All right.
Dumb
So,
question: are you including the constructs?
like the barrel and the cat.
And yes.
Constructs are creatures.
Yeah. I will say that you can if you'd like to. Or, I mean, it says your choice.
Okay.
Of targets, so.
Well, I just didn't know if it honestly would affect those constructs because of how healing his tradition, at least with like cure wounds and stuff, not affecting constructs.
Mm-hmm.
But if it could be applied to them, then yeah, I would absolutely do it.
I'd say Beacon of Hope can. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll go with it.
Okay. All right. Anything else? And I'm putting the icon on Aegis just so that we know, because Aegis, you'll keep track of, when you're healing, that it's the full amount, right? Instead of rolling, we can just say you take the full amount of that healing.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Kira.
Not even looking back, she goes, thanks, Aegis. Doesn't even realize she said it in Elven. And tries to focus on Sanctuary. It's not concentration, but she's trying to focus on it anyway. And focus on stabbing this thing.
Okay.
Advantage.
With advantage.
Yep.
So she darts around Bonkin, using him as partial cover, don't worry about it, and stabs. Ew. Well, that might not be bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just does not hit. You feel like you're pretty dang close, but as you try to poke at it, it's got this big fat belly that is way stronger than you expected.
That's fine. She's trying to focus on too many things at once. She's just gonna try a good old-fashioned stabbing instead. No trickery.
This has no advantage. It only works in the first.
Yep.
That's okay. I can stab all on my
Well,
own.
that'll work. Yeah, it definitely takes that damage. All right.
It's the trickery. So 9 points of magical stabby.
Okay.
And then she just gives an italicized whistle, and Min lunges forward.
All right.
Min needs some reprogramming.
Yeah, maybe a little oil can.
She's confused. First we fight water, then ooze, now things that are actually
She
tangible.
doesn't know what's going on. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm content.
Say it with a question mark. All right. Tempest. Ouch.
Okay. Tempest, seeing the Aegis' spell go off, he's going to cast a healing word on Bonkin.
Okay. At what level?
I'll do level 2.
Okay, so you
Yep,
take
level
the-
2. So
the max from.
it's going to be maximum healing, right? So
Yeah, so it's 1d4, or I guess it's 2d4.
it's
plus
2d4 plus 2, so that's going to be 10.
10. Yep, 10 more
I'm
points of
sorry.
healing.
Yeah, 10 heals.
Yep.
Mhm.
Bonkin's above bloody.
Yay! All right. Anything else?
Hey.
Oh wait, is Sir Barrelington going?
Yes, Sir Barrelington would like to do a barrel roll.
Do a
On
barrel
this guy.
roll. All right.
Do a barrel roll. Let's see if we can actually put he's incredibly high AC, so we'll see.
Lord Barreling. That hits. That hits.
Hey, there we go.
So Lord Barrelington is not going to go down easy. So he it sort of like spins in the air a little bit and then woof, and it actually it does this fat ass demon actually has to take a little step back.
Didn't expect that, did you, fucker?
Anything
That's
else, Lord Barrelington? Okay.
That's
Bonkin, it's your turn.
Right. Well, feeling much better, and since Kira said, wait till healing, Wonkin is going to swing at the thing in front of him.
I did say it like that.
She did. I mean, to be
It's
fair.
good enough.
It's good enough.
Besides, in his eyes, it stopped. It like the thing looked at him and then immediately swung towards the U2. So his eyes are like, no.
We're fine.
Can I use bardic inspiration before you tell me?
Go ahead.
D8.
16.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's still not quite enough. You're inspired. You're super inspired, but you're wounded.
And that still pops the con save.
Yeah,
though.
it would still. Yeah. And what was the? It was the DC
13.
13. Alrighty.
Probably easy to do
You
for this guy. If I
failed
can...
it. I
Oh!
rolled a 7, so go ahead and roll the damage. Or is it just a 3? Then?
that-
It's the 3. Okay.
that was it,
so
it's
he
just
does.
3,
Yep,
yep.
He'll take the. Hold on. Yeah, he'll take the full 3 damage from that inspiration.
Awesome. Right. So I'm not raging anymore. Because I didn't attack because Kira told me not to.
Okay.
So I am going to not rage. I'm going to spend a key point and use Flurry of Blows
Alrighty.
for 2 more attacks. I help Kara and suddenly I can't attack anymore.
Maybe you shouldn't have burst the bubble.
Glenda's not happy.
I give up.
So your punishment round is now over. Unless you want to move.
No. I wish to stay right here in front of this thing.
Alright. Okay, Marcus, you're up. Yeah, right.
All right. Well, I need to put this fucking thing down, and since they're all pussyfooting up there, Min and I are just fucking perfect where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kind of watch Min's like pounce, and as this thing kind of reacts to that, I'm gonna just go fucking haymaker on him. So that's a miss with the first Radiant Blade. Second Radiant Blade is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to strike for 11 points of slashing, but I am going to infuse it with a psionic energy point for Psychic Strike. So that is going to be... Oh, max damage! That's 10, so that's 21 points total magical to this fucking thing.
Okay, and
it has to make a strength saving throw DC 13.
Also, it officially looks bloodied.
Fuck yeah.
You said strength against a 13?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it failed. I only rolled a 9.
Fuck. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, so I am going to choose to knock it prone instead of knocking it 10 feet away.
Okay.
And then I am going to swing again with my offhand weapon with advantage because it is now prone.
It is indeed.
Okay,
That
so
hits,
it's either I'm looking to make sure it's not a crit. Okay, we're good. All right, so then regular damage it will take 6 slashing reduced to half.
Okay,
Or to
so
3.
3. Alrighty.
Okay, so that was action, bonus action, spent a point. So I will go ahead and end my turn.
Alright. Good turn.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna start with this northernmost boy. And it is going to... It's gonna try to hit Bonkin. Great Axe. 28 to hit. And it is for 19 slashing. Now the claw. What is your 15? So the claw's an 18, so that will hit as well, but that is only for 7 points of slashing. Yeah, okay. And we will move to Aegis.
Alrighty. I think we're just gonna go ahead and
Oh, you know what? I didn't do. Sorry. Let me do this guy's turn really quick, so that way.
Sorry, I don't want to cheat her out of a boss monster.
Well, and I want you to be able to react properly too, just depending on what happens here. So, it is gonna stand up,
Okay.
and it's going to try to hit Marcus.
Disadvantage, please, on
Yep.
just the first one.
It both miss, so yeah, we're good there. And then the claw is a dirty 20, and that will be for 8 points of slashing damage.
Reduced
Reduced to
to 5.
Yep.
All right, and I will go ahead and I will take that, no problem. And for my reaction this turn, I will spend my racial trait for Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So it has to make a dexterity save. 1 second. I believe it's a dexterity save. Let me just double check. It is a dexterity save DC 13 versus 3d10 fire damage. Or half on a save.
Okay. I did not save. I rolled a nat 1.
Beautiful. So that's 12 points of fire damage. So as he, I just like open myself up to him, like get up off the fucking ground and take a swing. And as he hits me, I just, as the claw drags across, I let the flames.
Beautiful. And
Gotcha,
so
bitch.
the flames do lick this thing, and it does take damage from it, but it does not appear to take the full damage that you would expect for it to take from your Hellish Rebuke, because you've used it before.
That's all right.
But it's looking bad right now. Okay, Aegis, I'm so sorry. Now it's your turn, since I stole it from you.
not actually just gave me a little more time to decide second level or third level.
There you go.
But I actually had a bit of an idea here. So Aegis is just going to go ahead and just slam his hand straight into the ground, and we're going to go ahead and wither and bloom.
Okay.
And at this point, we're just going to start pulsing wither and bloom.
Wither the fucking crops.
Yeah. Okay, so so you guys, I'm assuming, is that where you wanted it?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So everybody can see that Aegis slams his hand into the ground, and there's kind of a, the usual tiny little pulse, and this does, the little green circle pops up. All of the crops just in that directly surrounding area wither, but let me do my saves, or attempt them.
And then the healing will go to Bonkin, which is 2 hit dice.
Are those hit dice maxed?
They are maxed.
Yeah.
That's a good combo.
It is a good combo. So DC 15. So this one down here saves, but this one does not. So it does take the
So
full-
north one takes 11, south one takes 5,
Yep.
and that'll be it.
And Marcus, your buddy right in front of you is not looking good.
Excellent.
You're up.
I used 3 hit dice, 2 barbarian, 1 fighter.
Thank you.
For a total of 41 points of healing.
2 was the max, I think.
Yeah, 2 is the max
Oh,
because
okay,
third
then-
31
level.
and 1. Yeah.
That's okay, I can just take out 11.
She's going to try and
Yeah, I do too.
just stab through this thing.
Because everybody has their own
Nothing
collective.
fancy. She wants this thing focused on her, so she's just going to try some clean murder. That was a sentence that came out of my mouth.
I'd like
That
it.
is not how we murder. Let's try some slightly fancier murder.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better. All right. So you you missed with the first one, and then you just you stab in and you get it right in the
Nope.
right in the belly.
She's just going to say, It's like a mix of Elven and Common, but what she says is, "Come on, you son of a bitch. What's the fun in picking on someone your own size?" Um, and she just wants this thing focused on her. Um, and Min doesn't even need direction here. Min looks up at Marcus. Marcus, you swear to fuck that Min just nodded at you. And then Min lunges forward in the opening you leave.
This is a very evocative fight. Jesus
It is an
Christ.
evocative
And
fight.
finally, hopefully hits.
Min does hit. Yes, Min hits, and it does take the full effect of the attack. 6. Oops. 3. Yeah, so this guy's Min like slashes at this thing's leg, and it cries out, and it sounds just terrible, Marcus. It's just awful when it screams out. And like grabs at its leg. It's got ichor, nasty black ichor, just dripping and oozing out of many slashes in its skin.
But not a drop of it on Min.
Not a drop on Min, no. Although it might. Never mind. Okay. So I had something else I was going to say. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Anything else for Kira or Min?
Stabbing, taunting, and
Oh,
working
that's
with
what I was going
Marcus?
to say. Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Okay.
That die didn't even roll. It just like thudded.
I hate it when they do that. Tempest, you're up.
Sorry, I'm also talking on the phone. I'm on the phone with the family.
Oh. You can do that if you want. You want to retroact it? Hi, hey buddy. Hi.
You can never escape us.
Living in the future, man. Okay, Tempest will first and foremost bring out Sir Barrelington.
Uh-huh.
He's been named Barrelington now, not Bernard. And he's going to try to whack at this guy here.
BB.
And
Battlestar Galactica.
18?
18 is exactly what you needed to hit.
Hey, okay.
So,
I thought it might be 18. I was afraid it was 19. Okay, cool.
nope, it is 18. So, again, Bernard kind of lifts up a little bit, starts spinning, and poof, and this thing takes it right to the chest.
I just kind of like imagine it's like one of like the little like bands around the top, just like what?
That's so much better. Yes,
Just
that's exactly what it is. It's like the angry grandma
okay.
slap.
Yeah. All right, that was a bonus action. How's Bonkin looking right now? And Kira, right? Like both you guys were pretty hurt at a time, but you guys are probably in the Wither and Bloom looking pretty good, right?
Bonkin's a little scratched, but he's looking a lot better than a second ago.
Kira hasn't been touched since she got a bunch of healing pumped into her 6 seconds after she nearly died, so she's okay.
Wow.
All right then. I guess in that case, let's blast this guy with some Eldritch power. Actually, since this guy is pretty much surrounded, I'm going to get this guy to the south
Love you.
over here. So 2 blasts are coming at him.
Okay.
I'm so overfighting this thing. That's not true. I can go another fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, the 16 misses, unfortunately. The 10 misses more.
Not working too well with these guys, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Your AC is 15. Yes, it is.
Oh no.
So you take 3 force damage. Pumpkin. So you get the first one. It's kind of like a. I don't know if anybody's ever seen these, but you know.
Oh, it's a guy. It's a guy to the south.
Oh, to this one down
That's
here.
getting hit. Yeah.
Oops,
So if anybody, it would probably hit.
Min.
Nope,
Min
Min hits
or-
Warding Bond. I forgot to change it. She's at 16.
Okay, perfect. Yep. So
Perfect.
everybody's good.
I just realized I hadn't changed it back.
Everybody's good. I was like, oh no, man. I was the way
If
that I
you
was
hit Min, I'm doing my villain era.
for the record, the way I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
explain
fair.
it was I don't know if anybody's familiar, but like back in the 90s, early 2000s, there was those guns that you could get. It was like this big circle, and you would just pull a rubber band, and it would poof air across the room. That's how it was gonna be.
Oh
But
yeah.
that happens, but it doesn't hit anybody. So woohoo! And then okay, Barrelington already went. Was that it, Tempest? Okay, just make
Yep,
sure.
that's it.
All right, Bonkin.
Yeah. So Bonkin is gonna just keep swinging. He's not gonna try to diminish Kira's efforts to get its attention.
The nat 20 will hit. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. You're not raging though, right?
I am not, so ignore the rage.
8. Okay.
That's
Alright.
8, and because it's a crit, it's 12. Because I rolled a 4.
Yep. Yep. So it takes the full 12 damage. Also, this one is looking bloodied. I meant to mention that last time. I apologize. That was the thing I forgot. So this is looking bloodied at this time. Not quite as bad as Marcus's buddy, but getting there.
Right, and then he's gonna swing again, bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. All right.
7 damage.
Yep, looking real bad. Anything
And
else?
that'll be my turn.
All right, Marcus, you are up.
All right. Well, I think we all know what time it is. Time to work. All right, I'm gonna
Beyblade time.
Swing at this bitch. Yeah, Beyblade time. All right. Let's go ahead and start with the radiant weapon. That's a 24 to hit this bad boy. And that is going to be for 10 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, he is stumbling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swing at him again. Running low on psychic points, so I'm gonna save that for now. 2, nope, that's gonna be a miss. And then for my bonus action, since I know this guy can resist my other blade, I'm going to use my bonus action and second wind myself.
Okay.
And that's going to give me a d10 plus 7 hit points, so which is 10, so I am fully healed and some of my temp goes back as well.
Excellent.
And then I will end my turn.
Good turn. Okay, it's their turn. So, Kira and Bonkin.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm under Beacon of Hope, aren't I?
You are, yeah.
Isn't
so
that
you get the
automatically maxed?
automatic.
Yeah.
So I get 17 instead.
Even
Okay,
better.
Cool.
So Kira, Bonkin, Aegis, so Marcus and Aegis, you can see this to an extent, but it's much lesser. Kira and Bonkin, this back here, as this thing like readies itself to attack, behind starts to shimmer a little bit, and quiver a little, and it looks like it might be about to get, like, it looks like it's getting smaller. And now this one is the north one is going to try to hit Kira. $15 misses, and then Claw 13 misses. So it's really rough. It's barely standing right now, and it's just kind of like, even when it was swinging the great axe, it was kind of lazily, almost like it just barely has the strength to do it. Marcus, your turn.
Yay.
That's a 25 to hit.
With disadvantage?
Okay.
Oh, hold on, I keep forgetting.
As
22 to
Min
hit.
lunges forward.
Okay, so I will go ahead and I will burn my last spell slot and I will cast shield on myself, so I'll have a 24 AC.
Okay,
for the
so
turn.
so everybody is close enough this time. So as Marcus performs this, all of you would hear an echo of, just for a quick minute, you're pretty sure you hear an echo of Marcus's voice in your mind. And for anybody who is capable, it's the shield incant. All right. Let's see. And yeah, rude as fuck. So it does not hit, thankfully. And then the claw does not hit either. And then this this one is going to. You'll see it, Marcus. You'll see it do like a rune in the air right in front of it, and it goes to clap its hands, and then it looks surprised because nothing happens.
So did it attack me twice and then do that?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, man. Okay.
But it whatever it was
So
trying to
something
do,
didn't
it
happen?
clearly didn't succeed.
Oh, did it look like what the other one did?
No, it was
When
a different
it popped
rune.
out?
It was a
Oh,
different
okay,
rune.
good. Like, you ain't summoning another one of you motherfuckers.
All right, Aegis, we're back to you.
There's a reason I called it pulsing. We're going to go ahead and second level Wither and Bloom.
Okay. All right.
This time we'll be sending the healing probably to Kira, just to go ahead and top her off. Hopefully.
2 hit die?
1 hit die because second level.
So they do both save this time. So
But it is max healing.
it is max healing. That's true.
And I almost max damage that too.
All right. Yeah. So they each take 5 still, and oh man, they don't look good at all. The one in front of you, especially Marcus. I mean, he's barely standing, and you can tell that the fact that that didn't work is freaking him the fuck out. Anything else, Aegis?
Bonus action, we're going to spend a first level spell slot to regain a sorcery point.
Okay. Any movement, or are you good?
Nope, stay.
Kira, you're up.
Just despite Aegis, she has the tiniest little scratch still on her cheek. But, you know, Aegis is doing some work.
He's doing
so
amazing.
Kira has to follow that up. A little stabby time. Nope. Trying again. That was not the way to do this.
Yeah, the nat 1 does not hit.
But that's okay. We're really saving that one for Bonkin. Min's the real hero of this turn. Min waits a beat, sees how Marcus moves, and then lunges.
All right.
And it's just she was confused by the incant.
Well, and to be honest, this thing is just like dripping ichor everywhere, so she may be trying to avoid that as well.
Not my spotless knot fur.
Not for yeah. Anything else?
Oh, we can pretend like I didn't have a turn.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna
skip
do.
right over Kira's turn.
Yep. Kira does nothing.
Tempest.
Okay. Yeah, I think same scenario here. Gonna do Lord Barrelington first.
Okay.
To try to get that out of the way. Okay.
Yeah,
Can't hit.
unfortunately. Yeah, that does not
Can't
hit,
hit.
unfortunately. Well, he did pretty good damage last time.
You did that, yeah, that's true. Better than lounging Larry.
That's true.
Okay.
That lazy piece of shit.
That lazy asshole. All right, well then, two Eldritch Blasts on North Boylan.
Alrighty.
Nope.
Yeah, the 16
Try that
does
again.
not hit. A 15 does not hit.
Even worse.
But just
Helping!
just as a note for everybody, you don't hear the screeching or the singing this time when Tempest is using these spells, just as a note for you.
Feeling more natural now.
That's right.
Yeah, that was was not a very good turn, but that's it for me.
Okay, we skipped Tempest's turn. Bonkin, your turn.
Why are you two just standing here? Bonkin will swing twice.
Okay.
He's still got a range token then.
Oh,
Or
thank you.
does he as well? Just stand there.
I can't
Never
see
mind.
anything because of the stinking.
I don't like the look you just gave.
That'll hit. No, I'm trying to take your rage token off.
8 damage.
Okay. It does appear to take the full 8.
I will spend my last key point. I don't know why it refreshed my key points. And do a flurry of blows.
Okay. It refreshed your key points because you took a short rest to use your hit dice.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, 26 definitely hits.
Another 8 damage. That's
Alright.
crazy. I rolled max damage twice.
Yeah, and it takes the full effect again. Where's the ding? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking good right now. It's actually just a teensy bit worse than the one that Marcus is fighting.
And I will end my turn.
Marcus, you're up. You better kill yours before Bonkin kills his.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so yeah, so the shield will kind of dissipate around Marcus, and he's already in the middle of swinging at this thing. The only difference between this time and last time is that now his eyes are completely black, and he's got like these black pulsing veins kind of like coming out from under his eyes, and he's in like a deadpan focus. No smiling and laughing and teehing and ha-ha.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and swing at this fucking thing with the Radiant Blade. That is a nat 20.
That'll do.
Yeah. So that's going to be... Now there's a lot of order of operations here, so just bear with me
Yeah.
for a moment. Okay, so that's going to be 7, 8, 9 points of magical slashing. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the psychic point into it for the psionic strike. Which is going to be, let's see, so that is rolled a 1, so that would be doubled to 2, so that's going to be 4 points of force damage additional.
Okay, so 9 plus 4 is 13.
Yep, that's the magic portion of it, and then it has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw from the telekinetic thrust.
Saving throw. I got a 14 exactly.
Okay, well then it saves by
Okay.
1. So, okay, so that was the end of the first attack.
Okay.
Then the second attack, I will swing with the Radiant Weapon again. Oh my god, it's another nat 20.
You did say you focused.
I did focus. Dude, D&D Beyond's listening to us like our phones listen to us when we talk
Yeah.
about pizza and start getting ads for it. Alright, so that is going to be 9, and then the crit is 4, so that's 10, so 13, an additional 13 magical slashing.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, it's nothing really interesting. I knew he was gonna go down soon. So Marcus just like he slashes at him once, like across the like neck and shoulder, and then seeing that he's staggering, he swings again and just cuts a V, kind of like a ham on a block, just a big V, and the top part of him just falls out, and he'll just kick him backwards and begin to move. I will step right fucking over him. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And you'd see that shimmering on that portal now, or the thingy there looks like a portal as well.
Does it look like there's anything inside?
You can't tell yet. It's kind of like something stirring it right now.
Okay. But it is black.
It is black.
Okay, perfect. So I will move here. That was my first, second, and then let's see. I don't really have a whole lot. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go ahead and, because I'm not using the first part of my multi-attack, I'll go ahead. Well, nah, fuck it. I'll just wait here. I'm just gonna have my turn.
Okay.
Yep. 'Cause if I spend my resources too fast, I think I'm in trouble again.
Okay. So this one is going to look around and see that it is surrounded and see that the thing it summoned just got murdered. And it's going to do the runes that this one down here had done. Clap its hands together. It's success. It does succeed. You guys see it kind of disappear for a second. It reappears right here. But as it does so, Marcus, it's actually amazing that you made it right there. I'm assuming you'd be watching this thing's movements. So as you look,
Oh fuck yeah! I'd be trying to swing at it.
sure, yeah. So as you look at the portal and you notice like where it teleported to, the portal right before it closes. Hold on one second. Where is that? Right before it closes, you see this little guy on the other side. The portal closes, it does the ha sound again, and it actually chops this thing in half. So the top half of it is with you guys, but it is on the ground. The portal is no longer there, and combat is over.
Wait, so we saw the thing inside the portal
Marcus did.
laugh at him?
Yep.
Oh, Marcus did.
Yep. And Marcus, it's exactly the same thing you saw in the warehouse.
What the fuck did they say the name of that thing was? The maniacal... No, wait. Was that the maniacal monarch? Or was that the fucking... I don't know. We've met so
Yeah,
many
that was the monarch.
Goddamn that.
I know, I saw it too.
Oh god, I gotta find the fucking.
I'm going to be right back, but Kira's going to dump some mending into this barrel and also Min while
Okay.
Beacon of Hope is still up.
Yeah, how much
So-
does it do?
Let me double check because Min's is a little weird. So
Fuck no, I don't think you have a name for this one yet.
well, Min can go ahead and actually nudge the barrel, and we'll do 19 and can do that 3 times. So Min can take care of the barrel, honestly.
I think that would only take 2. After
Yep.
2 of them, she need to-
And I'll just get Min with mending.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll be right back.
Okie
Since
dokie.
that's going to take a couple rounds. But the barrel is fully repaired.
Okay.
And
Lord
probably slightly stronger
Barrelington
for it.
thanks you.
All
Min
right.
would nod somberly.
Tempest would like to go to the house here to try to see if the people are okay.
Okay.
We'll just kind of float over to the in front of the door.
Sure. Are you knocking on it, opening it? What are you doing?
Kick it the fuck down.
I can't hear you.
Because I forgot to hit the push the dog. He'll try to open the door, see if it's locked.
It is not locked, and when you open the door, you see a young elven male with brown hair, green eyes, very young elven male standing there. He looks like he's ready to cast a spell.
Whoa. No need for that. No need for that. You're safe. Are you hurt?
No. Are they gone?
Well, we took care of the gigantic centipede and the demon creature and all the flies, the ant people left. So I hope, yes, they're all gone.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Grandma, they're gone. Grandma. You'll see, so that the little old lady that you had seen through the window, you can see her, like, again, only kind of partially see her because of the vantage points with the walls and whatnot, but you can hear, like, the wood creaking on the chair that she's standing up from, and she's like, oh, thank goodness.
How long how long has that thing kept you here? How long have you been stuck? You were I hear you were slaves from the Thrycreen. Is that true?
Well, I guess it's been, I'd say, a few months. It hasn't been that long, but it's been a few months. showed up and they told us that we were to make food for those terrible ants.
You racist little bitch.
The demons told you to make food for the terrible ants?
Yeah, and when a demon tells you that they're gonna kill you if you don't do what they say, you do what they say.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's come outside. Let's get some fresh air. I'll introduce you to the rest of my group here.
Oh, that would be lovely. I haven't been outside in weeks. Other than to make sure my grandson was not passed out. So they both step outside. Very, ooh, the centipede was going to go with them. Hold on. Very, very cautiously, they both step outside. Look around the corner, see you guys and see the dead bodies, and the young elf they're both elven, by the way, but the young elf, he just like, his eyes get really wide.
You're okay. Don't look at them. Look at me. Come on over.
Marcus, his blades go back up in a defensive posture. Eyes are still black with the veins kind of pulsing. He's breathing real fucking heavy.
Yeah, while Beacon of Hope is still up, anybody that needed it, Aegis probably would have dropped probably just a closed wounds on, because we don't have that many resources left.
Kira, misunderstanding what's going on with Marcus, is going to step near him, and she does it. It's kind of like she stumbles into him, an elven incant, under her breath, and she bumps heroism into him.
Oh, in case he's afraid.
What the fuck is heroism do? I don't think I've ever.
It's like for fear effects.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. It's used with bravery.
Oh shit. Okay.
And you get 2 temporary HP. Not the point. It's the a willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until its spell ends, you're immune to being frightened and gains temporary HP. It's more of a thematic RP thing than anything else here.
I love it. All right, yeah. So Marcus, feeling the magic kind of run through him and not really capable of doing anything about that, but feeling brave, then says out loud in Elven, "Friend or foe?" Staring at the old lady and the kid.
In Elven,
Oh, they're friends. They're friends.
In Elven, she says, "Friends, if you've killed those demons."
Marcus will smile, and the veins will kind of retract up into his eyes, and he'll blink a few times and go, "Whew, wonderful. I am very sleepy and very hungry. I'm out of all energy. Wow, you all look like shit." And he looks down at himself, who actually is better than perfect.
I mean, I feel great.
Yeah, Tempest is great. Honestly, Kira doesn't look too bad. Bonkin's still a little worse for wear. Actually, Bonkin's the only one that's a little worse for wear at this point. However, this old lady, she looks fucking hungry too. And the young man is also pretty dang skinny.
Would you like some cabbage? And Marcus points down at the vegetation, not the vegetation inside the rot. He actually notices the rot, and then he goes, "I don't think it was like that when we got here." And he points at one of the fresh cabbages. "Are you hungry?"
She kind of nudges the little boy, or the young man, I guess I should say, and he starts going through here and just picking stuff, and she says, "Oh no, why don't we all break bread together? Come on in, I'll cook something."
"Oh, you are lucky today, my dear. You are in for a treat." Master Aegis, tell them.
I was going to say, when I'd seen you, I do apologize for these vegetables here. It was a part of a spell that basically anything organic, it goes ahead and makes it not so organic, I guess you could say.
Oh, don't
Starts
worry.
to deteriorate it, but
We wouldn't have planted them if it wasn't for those damn ants. Don't worry about it.
Well, in any way that I can help with prepping the food, I would most love to help.
He's a master chef.
Oh, great. Well, come with me.
Yeah, Aegis would follow.
What are your names? If I could
Oh.
ask.
My grandson over there, and she motions to him while he's picking whatever he can pick that is not rotting. And she says, "That's Reuven."
Hello, Reuven.
And my name is Yenisel.
Reuven and Yenisel. Well, I am Tempest. This group here, we are the Oathbearers. And that's Aegis, that's Kira, that's Min over there, that's Bonkin, that's Marcus, and over there, the Barrel. You may have known him as another name, but I know him as Bernard Barrelington, Lord Bernard Barrelington.
Oh, he named the barrel. She just like nods like at a grandchild telling a story that couldn't possibly be true. And
Yeah, the barrel actually helped us fight whatever that was, and he's gonna point towards the half that's here.
Oh, how did you cut it in half? Oh, she goes, oh, when the barrel moves toward her.
I think
I like that one.
I think Mr. Marcus did. I couldn't really see what happened. He did some fancy thing. Mr. Marcus was busy swinging, and then next thing I see is in half.
Well done. I truly appreciate it.
Well, don't thank us yet. One of them got away, unfortunately. Well, its body did. Right? Is its body?
Half
its
the
body went through?
top half of the body is on the ground.
The lower half got
The
away.
lower half made it through.
Good, we don't need its butt end, so we're not playing with fucking Gartok in the party.
Demon farts.
Yeah, no joke. Did you all... Sorry, yes, lunch, but, Kira, maybe a few of us should stay out here and dig through this trash. Also, did you see the size of that centipede? I guarantee you there's something inside that thing that you could probably turn into fancy explosive goo.
I don't have a lot that I can put components into, but it's worth a shot. Actually, if you want to drink this potion, then I can use the vial for something else. Really, it'll help. And she's gonna offer Marcus the potion of vitality. So she offers Marcus the 5-hour energy.
Oh.
Okay, he'll take it and he'll go, but I haven't been touched. What is this?
No, it's vitality, I think. The newer version of it. You said you were tired. She's speaking entirely in Elven here.
Yeah, he's responding. Now it's the Marcus and Kira show. He pops the cork, whatever it is. He opens the bottle and I'll chug it.
Yeah.
The fuck is? I mean, does it do anything to him?
5-hour energy.
Yeah, it's a 5-hour energy. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Yeah.
And a bravery spell on. He's about to not shut the fuck up.
Kira will take the bottle back though, because that's now something I can put parts into. Small as it is.
While they're discussing not so decent things, Bonkin will probably walk up to the family and just be like, me friends might be, I guess, gathering everything up. But I think you and your son and maybe me and Mr. Tempest and Mr. Aegis should go inside and, I guess, talk a bit, see if we can figure out exactly what happened, or help you out if there's anything.
She, as Bonkin says that, she'll turn back toward the building, and she's using, like, a little walking stick. She's really, wobbly. And she's like, take whatever you need. I'm gonna go sit down.
I don't think we need to take anything that isn't, that's yours, at least. And he's basically, on the way back, he's gonna follow her back, just kind of helping her if she needs it. And just kind of just continues asking, like, the typical questions of, how long you lived here? Just, typical, just met you, friendly, ordinary conversations. This guy is nice today.
Yeah, so she'll answer. She says that this is just a family farm. You know, it's been in the family for years and years. And when everybody else moved out, she calls herself a stubborn old biddy. She said, "I wasn't leaving. I wasn't leaving the only thing I own behind just because some people told rumors about things moving into the mountains." Kira and Marcus and Bernard, you'll see this guy. I can't not include him. You'll see this poor little kid is trying to carry way too much in his arms.
I feel
Starts
left out.
to take a couple of steps and trips and drops everything and has to pick it back up, but he's quick enough.
Bernard will offer his top, open up his top, and kind of
Like a tray?
Get in.
like, well, like just like, yeah, just gonna, you'll give some like motions, like,
He'll slowly
as much communicate as much as an inanimate barrel can.
At first, it looks like he might climb in, but then he realizes maybe the barrel wants him to put the items inside, and he does that instead. And then kind of like awkwardly walks empty-handed behind the barrel, not knowing if he just dropped stuff into the abyss.
Sir Barelything does seem like he has a hollow stomach.
Yeah, so once they get in there, I assume that Bernard would open his top again.
Yeah, just like disgorge all
Like
the,
just spit it out. Perfect.
spit it all out. Yeah.
All right.
Good job, Lord Barrelington.
Thank you very much. So, yeah, the boy, he looks weirded out, but also really intrigued. And then, yeah, the old lady is just kind of answering questions. She'll just let you take the run of the kitchen. And if he looks lost, she'll be like, "Oh, the pots are over there. There's spoons over there."
Yeah, he would start asking the moment that he doesn't know where something is.
You actually, here, let's do something fun. Roll a survival check for me. Good. Great, yeah. So you actually are, like, you stand there for a second, you look around as she's answering all Bonkin's questions, and it's like you've been here before almost. You're able to just find whatever you need. She barely needs to give you any instruction. And it's like, because everything here is pretty old. It's almost like you guys are back in your old times, but not quite. They live very simply.
Then, yeah, he would just start, like, getting straight to work. Especially if it's like, oh, okay, this here, that. Oh, okay.
And you feel, excuse me, a very comforting and familiar warmth kind of all over your presence. You know that your goddess is smiling down on you. In that moment. Marcus and Kira, what are you guys doing outside other than chugging 5-hour energies for some reason?
No, I chugged 5-hour energy singular, and I'm feeling great, thank you.
Yeah, you want to go for a run right now.
I think we're doing the usual looty stuff. We're gonna see if there's anything in the centipede, stuff like that. Kira's also going to be kind of keeping an eye on Marcus to see how this potion works. This definitely wasn't an experiment or anything. But yeah, I think it's looting and probably just elven small talk, depending on how chatty Marcus is being.
Yep. Yeah, when the 5-hour energy hits him, I may have something to say, but I don't know how long that's going to take, so we can just...
I would say probably partway through, like, looking at
We're going to loot, like, the demons, and then we'll just go and pick up all the whatever we can get out of these fucking things. Especially that centipede. I want to cut that bitch wide open.
Yeah, so you guys get through the demons, and you're like, this didn't really do anything. And then as you guys get to the centipede, go ahead and give me a nature check, Kira. As you guys get to that point and you're about to cut it open, and if you're assisting Marcus, that's fine too.
I mean, I don't know shit about it, but yeah, I'll help her.
Okay, roll with advantage, Kira.
I do have a question before we get over to the centipede. It's an arty magic creation question. Is demon acre something that I could probably use for a thing?
You can give me give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
I know I don't like those either, unlike any of my characters.
Oh, I'm an arty. That was less what I'm worried about. I'm more worried about the question that I asked.
I'm also a little worried about the question you asked. And you rolled a nat 20. Okay. You're positive.
So tell me about what I can harvest.
You're positive that the ichor itself is going to be very useful. It can be used as a lubricant on many of the things that you can create. All of the head shaking. It can be used as a lubricant on specific items that you might want to create. These ones in particular had, like I said, they had really great natural armor. So you feel like if you broke off a piece or two of the natural armor, that perhaps that could be useful as well. You'd have to do a little more research. You'd have to kind of play with it because you've never worked in demon parts before. But you're pretty confident you'd be able to use it for something.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to try and get a vial and a 5-hour energy of. Actually, does it seem like anything's happening with the ichor or anything like that?
No, it's
Like it's
kind
not
of
dissolving or
no, it's
any
just
problems?
pooling. It's pooling. It's not coagulating. Like blood would. I hate that word, and I just said it. It's not doing that. But it's just kind of a pool underneath the top half of the demon's body, and the demon's looking at you like this.
Okay. I'll come back to the ichor then, onto the centipede.
Okay.
I'm taking all of their worldly possessions.
Got it.
And
Yep.
putting them in the backpack.
I'll send it over to you.
Oh, anything that Kira helps grab, she's just gonna hand it over to Marcus. As long as it's not a body part, evidently.
Yeah, so the centipede, Marcus will He-Man that thing onto its back and try to find the soft plates to remove. I just want to cut its guts open, but I don't want to fuck too much of it up. I don't know anything about centipedes, so I don't think I do.
If you would like to check, you could do a history or nature check. No, your two favorites.
Could I also?
Yeah.
Since we're tag teaming this, cool.
Absolutely.
Mm-mm. She knows.
I read books, apparently.
You read books, apparently.
I have the internet.
Yeah, that's true. You do have the internet. Okay, yeah, so... so you're just trying to figure out how best to cut into it, or what parts you can keep, or what are you...
Yes, what parts are worth harvesting, how to get into the soft, squishy insides of this, things that could go horrifically wrong as we try and cut into this thing, especially if it's eaten something important.
Okay, so since you went historically, with the research you've done and the random Reddit articles you've accidentally found yourself reading, you've read that the mandibles are probably the most valuable part of giant centipedes or huge centipedes, or gargantuan centipedes in this case. And that's where people, like, if you can't get anything else, that's what you should really try to get, but that they're fragile, so you need to be careful when trying to remove them. And honestly,
Whoops,
Marcus... Oh, go ahead.
I slammed them into the ground.
Sorry, they're pretty strong. Marcus, even with you went nature, and you don't know like a ton of details about it, but you're fairly certain that if you're able to remove something, if you're able to remove part of it, it will weaken the area around the hard shell, the exterior, and you might be able to, it might make it easier to kind of, almost like a crab, like you can cut into it and then just like break it open.
Okay, so I'll, with it on its back, then I'll just kind of like look at Kira and be like, so do we want to snap the face off this thing for you?
Nope.
The 5-hour energy kicks in.
Marcus immediately stops talking and enters your mind, and the rest of this conversation will be happening inside your head, with his voice echoing around in your head.
Okay.
So
Does he
suddenly, just on a
brain
dime,
speak?
his eyes go like. Whoa.
Does he brain speak in Elven too?
So telepathy is its own thing in this instance,
Okay.
where it just is raw, unadulterated.
It's like his.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
assume it is
yep.
Elven for us, more than likely, but yeah.
Oh, there's an us now. I see.
Well, only because I know you speak Elven. Come on now, don't you do that to me, man. What a girl move that
Hey,
was.
she got
That's some
Doc. Now she's
bullshit.
trying to get Marcus.
So he switches it on and he just goes, so you want me to just tear this thing's face off, and then I can split it down the belly, and we can take whatever's inside of it, whatever it ate, whatever it consumed. Whew.
Oh, so
My heart is racing.
outside or out loud, she says nope. And then in her mind, it is you are it goes Matrix scene for a second where articles are flying up and kind of scrolling through as she's searching for the information. She's pulling it up mentally. Reddit has some weird things that she scrolls very quickly past, even mentally. But her mindscape settles on this giant centipede article and then on this bit about mandibles. No, we want those intact if possible. They're valuable, but fragile.
Understood. Marcus will say, can you cut them out if I splay them open?
I can certainly try. And she's going to go into her tool belt and grab a one of the daggers that's got a little bit more of a. She'll grab two, one that's a little more serrated and one that's a little cleaner, and so that she can do some work.
And as she's doing that, Candace, I'll go ahead and burn a psychic energy point for telekinetic movement, and I will just hold the mandibles open and all the shit inside of it. I will make sure it's all perfectly separated so that she's not having to dig through it.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see. So, I'm gonna do one more roll. Let's do either survival or nature.
Okay.
Actually, no.
am-
Let's do medicine or nature. Let's do that.
And I'd be making these, correct?
Yeah. With
So
advantage.
she gets advantage. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, there we go.
She looks at this, realizes just how organic this is, and does her best. It's just a machine. It's just a machine. It's nope. The two D20s bounced off each other. One was an 18 and went over to a 6.
Okay, roll up percentiles for me.
I don't wanna.
Well. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
that was a good okay.
you do manage to get one of the mandibles. As you're like trying to cut into it, move stuff around, and you're trying to keep in mind that the mandibles are valuable. I'm assuming you were trying to keep in mind that the mandibles are valuable.
This is just fucking weird. She's trying to keep all the things in mind, and
Yeah, maybe you were thinking a little too hard. So you test it with the first mandible. Marcus is assisting, holding things open for you with his mind.
God, that sounds so
You're
bad.
just a little too rough with the first mandible, and you kind of break it like right in half. You can still remove the second half of it from there. The other one, though, you learned your lesson from the first one. You're able to get that one off entirely without damage.
she's gonna go ahead and try hitting the broken one with a mending after it's broken and out of it. It's organic, so it might not work, but she's going to try because
Yeah.
that's her instinct.
So yeah, I was just about to say your artificer instinct tells you, hey, it's a broken thing that I can possibly use. I'm gonna try to mend it. It doesn't work, unfortunately.
Work shot.
You do for a second. You think it's going to because the two pieces stick together, but then you realize it's just gooey shit keeping it together, and it's super gross.
That's that was my fault. Sorry. But
No
one
need to
should still
apologize.
be enough.
One's better than none.
Yeah, do you have any idea about the rest of that? There was nothing online in my 5 second previous search about how to gut a gargantuan centipede.
I have no idea. But I think if we are lucky, we can loosen the plates on its belly and dig into it from there. So we can give it a go.
Well, I'll
Go
take
ahead
any
and
of the plates if we can make it work.
sure. I'll activate the radiant blade, and just one of them, just literally just the one blade, and he's gonna hold it like top down like a butter knife, and he's gonna just kind of try to wedge it in there and like loosen the plate, pop the plates off, peel them off. Just try not to
No,
brute force
I-
and destroy them.
I have a crowbar. If that'd be easier.
Oh, no shit. The radiant
Yeah,
blade.
please don't.
He'll snap it to the
Please-
side. Give me the
Please
crowbar.
never use your blades like that. Please.
Oh, come on, you're no fun.
I will have to fix that later.
Do you give him the
You
crowbar?
have do you have my backpack?
No, Bunkin does.
Okay. I'll be right back. And Kira's going to dart inside, interrupt whatever's going on. Buckin, I need my backpack.
Even while you're inside, you hear Marcus kind of whispering under his breath, but in your mind, and he goes, "That's Bunkin's job when he's around."
Sorry, what did you say?
Buckin, I need my backpack. I need my crowbar, please.
I'd like to think that you burst in and it's Bonkin going, I'm not sure she really sleeps. Specifically talking about Kira. And it'll just bust out. You're like, probably surprise him and he'll go, yeah, right. And he'll put the bag down, hand you a crowbar from probably where he is, because he still has his 4 arms.
And Unicel will say, I see.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, and she's going to go into the bag. She's going to grab her hammer and the crowbar, and then bring them both outside.
Okay. Are you handing them over to Market? Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. This looks like a strength job.
Yeah,
She
so
can help
Marcus
guide.
at this point, now that he knows he's getting a crowbar, he's gonna straddle this thing's belly like he's riding it, and he's going to stick the crowbar up and underneath and just fucking go to work.
Okay, yeah. Give me Go ahead, Lucy. What were you gonna say?
Bonkin would probably say, do you need help with anything outside?
No, we're good. Enjoy your food. Thank you.
All right.
She's
I
freaking
just
out.
love the idea of like a pleasant conversation on the inside of this house. Well, how would you like some tea and all that?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marcus is, motherfucker.
Right outside too. Like right outside.
At
Your
least she's
music
not
plays
making
outside.
She's not making the sounds out loud either, which makes that so much worse in a way.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty atrocious.
We just hear sexual grunting from outside.
Damn it.
No weights in here, just my balls.
Kira's like, God.
No, try the hammer.
Not like that.
You
Oh
guys are
Lord.
fun.
No, you've got to change the angle. Try sticking it in here. She's
So
trying to help.
roll a nature medicine check, Marcus. One of the two.
Fuck. Sorry.
I will legitimately be trying to help, like, coordinate and be an extra set of eyes.
Can I roll it with advantage?
Yes, it is with advantage. Yeah.
All right,
Bonkin's
let's see.
definitely looking at Tempest when
Hey, thank
everything
God for that
outside's
advantage, 'cause
happening.
one of those was a nat one.
Yeah, so so with the 16, you are able to possibly in one of the places where somebody slashed it, you are able to catch with the crowbar and pry part of it up. And let's see, with your history check, Kira, of a 17 as well, you know that as weird as it sounds, large centipede meat is actually it's really highly sought after. It's a delicacy because nobody wants to fucking deal with giant centipedes, and you guys have access to quite a bit of it because Marcus is able to successfully take off 4 of the plates in the center.
Well, Aegis can probably cook some of that. It's supposed to be really good. The plates, I can clean those up probably. Ooh, giant centipede and bullet armor. That's going to be wicked. Okay, so we'll need the plates.
You're telling me you're going to use the rotting plates of the zombified boulette to make armor?
No, to use it to reinforce, to strengthen.
It's fucking rotting.
For now.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what do you mean for now? Are you practicing necromancy?
Do I seem like I can practice necromancy?
I don't know what you seem most of the time. He sticks the crowbar back in and just starts hammering another plate. Fuck, okay.
It takes some weird things to make weapons like that. Just say.
Touche. I'm not good with mechanics or building. I'm very good at destroying, so it's not my forte, but I suppose I trust you. Boy, I feel bold.
Inside the building, you guys are Tempest and Bonkin, you can see it's like he's been here before almost. He's just moving around. He knows exactly where everything is. Doesn't even have to ask for help. The little old lady's she's just answering all of Bonkin's questions. Go ahead.
I feel like after Kira came in and like we heard the noises outside, Bonkin would just kind of look towards Tempest and not say a word.
I'm not gonna yuck their yum.
I think he's just gonna be silent for a little bit before he like turns back just slowly and then continues.
Oh, it sounds like they might be fighting stuff again out there.
I'm sure they're wrestling a bit, yeah.
You could say that. Tempest, as you're sitting here in this very ridiculously wholesome building with this little old lady, you get that same feeling of like, you know, a really comforting hot bath or a hot shower after a long day, which was the same feeling you got after you guys rescued the vampire victims. So you feel like you are on the right track. It gives you that feeling of like what you, like I said, like you felt last time.
Oh, could I ask? I'm sorry, I forgot your name already.
Oh, that's okay. It's
Madame.
Unicel.
Unicel. I'm sorry, Unicel. Do you know about the creatures that moved in to the hills? You said you lived here for a long time, right? Before
Yes.
they moved in?
Our family's been here for years. I think it's been, I'm not entirely sure that anything's even up there. But I think it's been 35 years or so since everybody else moved away. Might have been a few years before that when it was reported that they were here. I honestly have never seen anything up there. I never had a reason to leave until the demons showed up.
It was just out of nowhere. They just showed up and said, "Make me cabbage for my ants."
They did. The ants actually showed up first and locked us in to our home here. It was a couple of days. Thankfully, we had food stores, but I'm afraid we had another family member outside who didn't make it. Once we saw them, she kind of leans to see if this guy's listening. He's just over here doing, little kid shit. But my son was outside and tried to fight them off unsuccessfully. So now it's just me and Reuben.
Oh, your son tried to fight out the Thrycreen when they first came?
He did, yes. He wasn't much of a fighter, that one. Really great green thumb, but shouldn't have had any kind of tool in his hand other than those for farming.
I'm very sorry for your loss there, then.
Well, we all live and we all die. He could have just hidden in here and then he would have been stuck with us as well. I'm glad he did what he needed to do for the family. Unfortunately, it does seem like it was a bit of a waste.
Did the demon say anything to you in particular? Other than keep farming, making food for the ants?
They told us that this was their space now. I told them they could fuck off. But, they didn't.
Nice.
Nice.
Why a farm? How would a demon want a farm? It's a very lovely house. It's a very lovely farm you have here. Sorry to besmirch the loveliness of this place, but what would a demon want with a farm?
Well, to be honest, most of the crops these days are engineered or they're done in, you know, mass. It's not good old-fashioned farming anymore, and I don't know, maybe they liked the organic stuff. I think it has more to do with being in the near the location of the mountains, but they weren't really interested in sharing their reasons with me. They just wanted me to make sure that their little warriors were fed.
And were the Thrakian those were the only individuals here, or were there more that come and go?
No, it was just the one that was up behind the house, and she motions to like this area. It was just the one that was up there, and they had this damn centipede out front to keep the boy from running. Obviously, I'm not running anywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean the ants. Were there?
Oh no, there was
Was
just
there more
those
of the ants?
two.
Or
There were just those
those
two. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really get acquainted with them, so they may have had trade outs of shifts. I mean, maybe there were different ones.
it just seems like it'd be those creatures that live up in the mountains. Maybe
It could be. Those
they
mountains
look like anthills.
They do. They look very buggy. They've always been that way. They were always there. They have always looked like that. But they'd be pretty easy to inhabit.
I think in the near future we may go to those hills to see what's going on there and why everybody was driven away.
Well,
But for now,
if you all need a place to rest before you go up there when you decide to, you're welcome to stop here. It's the least we can do. Especially, and she like takes a big sniff of the air. Especially since you're cooking for me today. She's like, you hear that, Reuben? He's cooking.
oh yeah, you're in for a real treat.
Mr. Aegis can make the best food I've ever eaten.
Speaking of, when we harvest some of the centipede meat, I do want to bring that in and then also ask for problematic things when I get in there.
Okay. Aegis, you recognize it almost immediately, knowing what was outside and everything, but you know that this is a delicacy, and it is super exciting for you as a chef to get to work with it, but you also know that it's real easy to burn.
Fun. Aegis is already going through his mind like, okay, what spice would be perfect for this?
Perfect. Are you gonna try to cook it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Kira's gonna bring some in, he would absolutely go ahead and start making up like little, I guess, like gargantuan caterpillar steaks, I guess is what it would be.
Okay, roll a survival check for me. I told you guys I have tables for everything.
While he is cooking, I'm going to ask Unicel if she happens to have any bottles, Tupperware, or anything similar that I can buy off of her.
Yeah, this Drew's got a Tupperware container.
She's got some old glass milk bottles almost. That she's like, you don't have to buy them. They're just sitting there. You can have 2 of them, but we need the other 3 for milk.
That would be wonderful. Are you sure you don't want coin for them?
We'll call it even for you killing all the demons outside.
I can't argue with that. Thank you. And then as she's going back outside. It's in her mind, Marcus, I'm going to need your help with this bit. She's assuming he can hear because he's weird like that.
Yeah. Every like minute or so, there's like actually it's like every couple of minutes, there's like this like momentary hiccup where you feel him like leave your mind, but within a half a second he's back in. She'll jump down off this big ass thing and just nonchalantly head on over to the demons.
She's got 2 milk bottles, a vial, and an empty 5-hour energy drink.
All right.
For harvesting, and Lucy has his hand raised in a concerning way.
Yes, Lucy.
As Kira walks out, Bonkin with like a shit-eating grin is gonna just look at Kira and go, "You two having fun out there, Miss Kira?"
We got some plates and some meats, and now we're gonna go see if we can get some ichor. So we'll see how this goes. She
All right.
completely, the implications completely go over her head. She's in mad scientist mode.
Just stay safe while you're getting Echo with Mr. Mark.
Min's out here.
All right.
All right, Aegis, go ahead and roll percentiles for me real quick.
And Marcus would hear that through Kira's mind too. She has no idea.
All right, so Aegis, when you first start working with this meat, since you haven't had the opportunity to cook with it before, it's a little bit of a struggle initially. And you start to feel like one part of it's burning. You flip it really quick. You reach into your spice pouch, and grab. You focus on just the right spices tossed on there, and you actually do succeed in cooking some really delicious centipede. What did you call it? Gargantuan centipede steaks.
Yeah,
Love it.
I kind of love and hate it, honestly.
It smells amazing. It smells amazing.
I'm glad it does, because this is the first character that I ever even considered, like, would they go ahead and cook monster meat?
Right.
Delicious in dungeon, baby.
And go ahead and use 3 charges from your pouch.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Not gonna lie, I was very surprised that that was edible meat. The thing did not look very tasty.
Oh no, it's quite a delicacy.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's what's on the inside that counts. Isn't that right, Reuven?
You're talking to him a lot and not getting a response.
He's a little hard of hearing, if I'm being honest, but he also doesn't believe in himself very much, so any opportunity I get.
Take a peek in the room, see if Ruben's like still. What's Ruben up to?
Yeah, he's actually sitting and reading. You guys, like, some of the comments that she's made, he's kind of been like, uh-huh. And then Tempest, when you peek around the corner, he points to his ear, and he's like, I can hear just fine.
Typical kid.
Okay, so for you two outside, you're just trying to collect the ichor from the ground?
So what I'm gonna, well, no, not from the ground, because I'm sure this thing hasn't completely, well, one of them that got cut in half, I'm sure did, but this guy, well, no, you know what, I cut the fucking head off this guy, didn't I? Well, fuck it, I'll just grab this thing, the first one that's still mostly intact, I'm just gonna grab it by the ankles, and I'm gonna lift it up as high as I can get it, and just kind of, I mean, Marcus has had to kill and slaughter animals to eat before, so he knows if he holds it upside down, it'll drain out, so he'll just be like, all right, get ready, and just hold the thing up and let it just bleed out.
4 containers to collect with.
All right,
And
just
we've got
give me
1.5 creatures.
Just give me a strength check, Marcus, just so we make sure that, and do it with advantage because you have the 5-hour energy right now, and you haven't really been running.
Vitality potion.
This is a strength check, you
Check,
said?
yes.
Okay, alright. Okay, oh, sorry. That's a 16.
Yeah, you're fine. So it's a little bit of a struggle because these guys were really fat, nasty little bastards. Sorry, fat, nasty, larger bastards. But you're able to hold him up just fine because you're strong as fuck, boy. So. I saw Kevin's
Are we able
face.
to collect enough?
Yeah, so a lot of the blood had spilled out because obviously there's some major arteries up here, even in demons. But there's still blood dripping. At first, it's really fast. Like when he first lifts it up, it's really fast, and then it sort of slows to a drip. You're able to collect some. I'll say you'll be able to collect like the 5-hour energy is almost full, and then the one of the milk jugs or the milk bottles is like a quarter. It's real gross.
Yep. As these get sealed and added to the stack with the rotting plates, she's gonna look over Marcus. You know, that whole fridge in my room thing might not be a bad idea.
I told you.
You
Can you
tend to
imagine
have
if
good ideas.
Can you imagine if Master A just accidentally tried to cook with that shit?
We would die with full stomachs and a smile in our hearts.
What the
It would
fuck?
be horrific, but he would make it taste good.
Okay, I'm going to pick up what the remainder of this other half, and I'm going to wring it out. Okay. Get ready.
That was a cat reaction, not a Kira one.
I'm going to lift it up underneath the arm, since the top half is what's there, and just hoist it up. And I'm just gonna squeeze and kind of like just twist. She said she wanted fucking ichor. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Look.
So this one's lighter.
We're not going to be allowed in this house.
It weighs about half of what the other one did. As you squeeze it, you can feel like the ribs breaking and stuff because you've got it under the arms. But you are able to successfully get another quarter. Because this one, a lot of the ichor is on the ground, but you're able to get.
So it's a half.
Yeah, you have 1/2 of the bottles now.
Okay, so then what I would like to do, I'll kind of like toss this thing by the wayside, just kind of let it down. But then can I burn my last psychic energy point to target the blood that is or the ichor that is pooled on the ground, kind of rise it up waterbender style, and just like put it into the milk jug? Even if it's only from one of the pools?
Just roll percentiles for me.
Oh boy.
Let's see how much you're able to do that with.
97.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wow, we've been making rolls.
Yeah,
That
you're
was
able
not a good
to.
oh shit.
I'm thinking of all the stuff that I'm gonna have to write. So you can probably fill. I'd say with that, like 97 is really good. So you're able to fill the rest of that. So you've got 1 milk bottle full and 1 5-hour energy full of demon ichor freshly squeezed.
Yeah, Marcus looks really pissed off that this thing didn't give you as much as he wanted to. Like, he thought the squeezing it out of him like an orange was gonna work. Throws it down, and then you see his eyes just go black again. The veins kind of creep down on his face, and he goes like deadpan, puts his hand out, and the blood just... Not from concentration.
That was...
Oh,
that
no.
should be more than enough.
Oh.
I can get the rest tomorrow, but I need to take an
No,
hour or
just-
two if necessary.
This will... We don't want
Or
anything that's sat for too long. We're going to have to get these into a fridge before too long.
Understood. The veins will kind of creep back up into his eyes, and he blinks, and I really thought that I was going to get more out of squeezing that thing, but I think all I did was broke a bunch of its ribs. It went crunch, but I expected a squish.
She stops, looks up. In her mind, she blueprints out potential uses for ribs, and then scribbles it out and, like, dismisses the thought. No, it should be fine.
You see like a momentary look of terror come over Marcus's face at that one. All right. We should probably rejoin the others.
Marcus,
Ooh.
look at yourself. We're not going to be able to go in there.
Tempest is like,
You kind of squeezed. Yeah.
Well,
You're not wrong about that. I should probably clean myself up, and I am
we
fresh
both
out of
should.
water.
Well, I have some inside. I have mods that won't help. She's gonna go up to the door, peek her head around, so most of her ichor covered body is hidden. Sorry to interrupt.
yeah.
Do you have water or, Aegis, when you're done cooking, can you do some of that prestidigitation?
Yeah,
What
I
is
can
that
do
smell?
that.
I didn't realize I had water skipping. That's smart.
What was that?
What is that smell?
Smells like steak.
Nope. Steak smells amazing. You smell weird. What is that smell?
I'm gonna stay out here, and then we're not gonna. Her gaze flicks towards the civilians. We're just not gonna question that too much. But Marcus and I are gonna stay out here. If you have a spare plate, that would be 3 plates. That would be wonderful.
Would
We're
you like
starving.
would you like a change of clothes? I got some spare ones with me.
I think it's seeped through.
So Reuben stands up and he says, "We've got barrels of water outside. I'll get."
I don't think you should.
Nope, that's thank you though. She puts her hand out to try and stop him. No, just tell me where, please.
He points over here. That one should have water in it, right there. Now
Thank
he's
you, you should-
curious.
You should eat your dinner.
He-
I think Bonkin kind of catching the drift, but getting the wrong idea entirely. At what is covering Kira?
Marcus appears in the doorway behind Kira, just covered head to toe in blood. What the hell is taking so long?
There's water. No, child.
Hello.
he
Gonna like.
he looks at both of you. At first he looked a little annoyed because he was told he should eat his dinner and he's tired of being told what to do, but then he sees Marcus walk up and his eyes go kind of wide and he says, were you playing with the dead demons?"
I thought it would squeeze like an orange, but it just
No,
broke
that's
a bunch of bones and
Negotiating no.
it was
What?
done. What? Kira need a dicker. Did you not tell them? He switches back to her head and says, "Did you not tell them?
I wasn't going to say anything around the 2 that we don't know.
This is just like the bargaining situation last week."
This is, but 900 isn't going to cut it. Now, there's water behind you.
And I imagine as they're having this conversation, Marcus is gesturing and not saying shit at her, and then finally throws his hands up, turns around, and walks towards the barrel.
I think she's gotten used to him being in her head, so she's doing the same thing back.
You guys are just like 2 angry Italians who can't speak.
What the holy hell is happening right now?
But they're elves, so it's somehow French, too.
Well, I don't know why everybody is so surprised. That barrel's moving on its own and there are demons here and giant ants.
That is sound logic, ma'am.
That's fair.
Well, to be fair, I didn't expect them to, after we killed everything, come back with more blood on them. Well, I guess with Miss Kira, I should have seen that one coming.
I'm gonna begin doffing my armor.
Okay.
Anyway, kid, what you reading?
Gonna be same on that one, too.
Okay, so you guys are gonna use the water, use the water and
I'm gonna clean myself off once I get out of the armor. But I'm gonna take off because I wear underneath the armor. I wear the gray sweatsuit. I'm gonna take the shirt off of that and use a little bit of water on the shirt to clean the shit off.
Okay.
I don't want to get this thing totally soaked.
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll rust or not. So
that's fair. And there is a bucket, like a small bucket next to the barrel as well. So
I'll just kind of like buff out the gore.
okay, got it. Carefully buffing the gore.
Carefully
Kira,
buffing
I would
the
say
gore.
with Kira there too, I'm sure that she'd be able to help. Like, not that spot. Okay, yes, that spot. Okay.
How did you gouge Demon Claws? Mending. His armor's somehow getting cleaner before the water gets to it.
Okay, got it.
Don't call me out like that. I let him cut me. I wanted him to feel my fire.
Something very glad that sentence wasn't said out loud where a kid could hear it.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about the kid again.
Bonkin, you asked him what he's reading, and he says, "Oh, I'm reading this book called Epic Zero. It's really good. It's about this kid, and he wants to be a hero, but he doesn't have his powers, but everybody has their powers." And he just kind of blah, 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 spits it out at you.
I think Walken would be intently like listening.
It actually sounds like a pretty good story. He's like, "I'm on book 8.
That's a lot of books. You must be really smart. You know, I can't really read well. I can read a little bit because my daughter taught me.
Oh, you have a daughter? How old is she?" And he'll play bonkin at you and start asking you a bunch of questions.
Well, I'm not too good at math, but I don't. He's just gonna realize what he's about to say and then stop. And then he'll probably say, probably around like 10 or 11.
Oh, okay. Is she a human?
No, she's a halfling.
Oh, she's a halfling. Okay, so that's
The short folk.
normal 10 or 11. Got it. Yeah, so he actually takes interest and he'll strike up conversation.
And he'll like,
oh, go ahead.
Bonkin will like talk about how his daughter was also interested in like superheroes and had her own like really, really like tattered costume that's made of like bed sheets.
When you tell him that, he goes, "That's a really great idea," and he's like eyeballs the beds in here.
Yeah, one day I walked in and I caught her building a whole fort with me sheets and me pillows.
Did you yell at her?
No, it could fit me, so we spent the night underneath it.
That's cool. And he'll start he's like looking around, like trying to figure out how he could build that stuff.
When I had to put it back, I had to tell her that supervillains attacked while she was away.
Oh, stop being so bonk. The old lady would be Tempest. If you're asking her any questions or anything, or just striking up conversation, she would absolutely be talking, and she, when Aegis serves food, she like really truly enjoys it. There's no question about it.
And yeah, whichever steak looked like it was maybe the most kind of burnt and everything, Aegis would be going ahead and reserving that one for himself.
Got it. You're pulling an Xavier. That's what he does too. It's true.
I didn't
Wonderful.
say.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, we've got such a good group of people here. And on that note, I do want everybody to take a DM inspiration, please, because I want to do that now before we move to anything else. But was there anything, just for the sake of brevity, because we got 20 minutes still, is there anything that anyone wants to do in particular here once you're done eating?
Marcus is just going to finish. Oh, I'm sorry. You're asking the inside
Everybody.
people?
Anybody.
Okay. Yeah. So just once we're inside, Marcus he's going to clean himself as best as he can, chill out for a minute, let this 5-hour energy kind of work.
Yeah, it doesn't last 5
his
full
heart's
hours.
beating pretty hard.
Yeah.
And then he'll put his armor back on before he goes inside.
Okay, got it. It's clean armor. Okay. So you guys get to go inside. You get to enjoy some really, honestly, not that it's surprising because Aegis cooked it, but the steak is really delicious, and you were able to harvest a bit of it from the centipede. I'll say, well, hold on, let me roll. I'll let the dice say so that I'm not a meanie if it's bad. Okay, yeah, so you're actually able to harvest about 8 pounds of it, whoever wants to carry.
Not it. Falcon?
I will. I'm the cook.
Yeah.
Hey, all right.
I was also down to carry. Doesn't bother
All
me.
right. So you can add
Well,
8
fuck.
pounds of gargantuan centipede meat to your inventory.
That is definitely going to be a custom item.
Oh yeah, and that's
Yeah.
not a sentence I ever thought I was gonna say. So
Kevin, did you get the? I know you have the loot list. Did you get the centipede parts, the 1.5 mandibles, and the 4 plates, and the demon blood on your list, or do you want that on mine? I
You
can't
just
share
take it
those.
on yours because I don't think anybody else is going to use that shit. So
Yeah, you
that
can
is
put it in
all
yours.
yours. If you're going to add it to your backpack or whatever.
Yep.
Because all mine's just in a backpack too right now.
Yeah, cool. I will take it. Need to figure out where the bullet plates went at some point, because I don't know where those are.
I know I didn't take them. Did you leave them in the? Did you leave them in base?
Aegis might still have them.
Oh, maybe. I'm also going to divvy up like as we're kind of sitting back down, unless she's not kicking us out, right? She said we're welcome to stay for a little while.
She said that she's
Okay.
not kicking you guys out. She does run out of stuff to say after a while because she's very, very simple. But she just kind of enjoys it. It seems like she kind of looks over everybody like if she was at a family function, just like enjoying having company.
All right, Marcus will hand out coin to everybody. This is the split that everybody got: 50 silver each and 22 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we're like in here, Marcus is gonna he'll take the backpack out and he's like, Kira and I did a bit of digging out there, and we found this, and I'll pull out the pouch of spices
Is
and
that
I'll
what
say,
you call it?
no, yeah, chopping. There was some hammering in there at one point with the crowbar, and then I did the ringing thing.
I think it was more of pulping.
It was, yeah, that's fair. It was pulping. So we found this
These are
pouch
all
of
new
spice-
euphemisms. Nice.
this pouch of some way, Master Aegis. I don't know what the hell this is. Can you maybe identify what these spices are? See if you could use them.
Oh, of course. And yeah, he'll go ahead and start looking through, see what he can figure out.
Yeah, give me a survival check. Oh, that's a good one. So it's a lot. There's kind of a combination. I'm just gonna make it easy. It's an Italian blend.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, so like oregano. Let's see, what did I always put in there? Yeah, but yeah, it's an Italian.
Oregano, a little bit of the
Basil.
dried garlic
Mhm.
powder, the
Mhm.
basil, yeah, parsley.
Parsley.
all the good
yeah. Yep, that's all in there. And you're like this would go great on a centipede steak.
Oh, this to him, this is perfect because most of his food is Italian cuisine.
I know.
Oh, thank you very much, Marcus. This is actually, honestly, one of the things that I cook with quite a bit. Just
Oh.
my own version of it.
Wonderful. Seems the demons had good taste. I found that in one of their pockets.
Oh, did you know?
I did. Seems like they eat good in hell.
Question, actually, would Aegis know the difference between the hells, like, as a player? Because I know the hells and the abyss are two different things. Would Aegis know anything about that separation?
Give me a religion check. Yeah, it wasn't a very high. I mean, you would know that there is a difference. You may not know the depths of each. No pun intended. But,
Yeah.
You may not know the depths of knowledge for each, but you know that they are two different places.
He'd just kind of make a mental note of that.
So next we have these two things, and he pulls out a brass bell and a brass ring, And then he also pulls out a candle that is currently lit that with a small blue flame, and he sets it down and he says, I'm still confused about this one. It didn't burn me, and my people would never use anything like this because we can all see in the dark. So this is... Does anybody know what this thing is? Or the ring or the bell?
Kira's gonna all but grabby hands to try and identify. It's not quite that bad, but
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Are you going to hand it over, Marcus?
I'm setting him down
Oh,
like, on
okay.
the chair. Like, I guess I would say like, oh, actually, you know what? Can I set him on top of the barrel?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
It's probably been over an hour by now, right?
At this point, yeah. I'd say it has been.
It's just a barrel.
Okay. Well,
No.
I'll just scoot him over then and use him as a table. He's gonna get a second chance at life.
Yeah, so as soon as you set down the candle, like, you guys barely even see Kira move, but she somehow has snatched it.
yeah, that's step one is exactly what he just did.
Don't touch that flame.
Yeah, pretty. So, and that's definitely not part of the identifying process. That's just Kira being super excited about it, but she tries to make it seem like it is part of the identify process. But she starts it after that. So,
well, step one is can I recognize any of these with like a basic like Arcana, history, etc.
Go ahead, give me an Arcana. I'll start with that.
Before I start ritual casting things.
Mm-hmm. Well, how about that? Yeah, so almost immediately, from, reading and adventuring and whatever, you're like 99% sure that this is a Candle of the Deep.
Why? What? Why did they have a Candle of the Deep? Where did they get one?
What the fuck is a Candle of the Deep?
This!
Is it just a candle? Or
She
what does
just
it do?
like puts, since the flames, there's no heat given off of it, correct? I can touch the flame,
Correct.
etc. Cool. She just puts her hand like fully in the fire.
Do I know what a candle of the deep is?
Anybody who, you want to give me a history check or Arcana if you'd like.
Yeah, Aegis would probably be curious, mostly because it came off of a demon.
17.
Yeah, you have heard of it before. It is a candle that can burn underwater. The flame doesn't hurt you if you touch it.
Oh, it says actually that it does give off light and heat like a normal candle.
But wouldn't burn you, would it? I wouldn't think it would.
Candle?
I mean, but I was
the magic of it. So the magic of this thing is that it cannot be extinguished when
under
immersed in
water,
water.
yes.
It says in the item description it gives off light and heat like a normal candle. If I stick my finger in a candle and leave it there, it's gonna burn the shit out of me.
Yeah, I
gonna
guess
burn
that's
it.
true. So it doesn't burn the shit out of your hand, but it's hot.
Well, since I knew what it was, I'm modifying what she does
Sure.
with
Yeah.
the what is this, and that's she pulls over the glass of water and just drops the candle in.
And it
Oh,
stays
shit.
it stays lit up.
Ooh. Can I call dibs on that?
I
She's
sure
gonna
as hell
slide
don't
over
need
the
it.
full cup of water over to you.
Oh,
It
that's
will
so
burn
cool.
you.
Okay. It's not like bubbling or anything like that.
No.
It's just like
When you, assuming you reach in to grab the candle out, the water will feel a little warm. But
can I blow it out or is it can it not be extinguished?
it can't be extinguished when
Okay.
immersed in water.
So it might be able to
So, do you want to try to blow on it?
Sure.
Oh, the air genasi
I know.
blow. That sounds terrible.
Feels like a bad idea, but sure.
Okay, so you're blowing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flame goes out.
Oh shit! You broke it.
Oh, okay. So it just normally gets. You can normally put it out, but it just doesn't go out underwater. That's still really fun.
It does have a blue tint, blue tinted flame.
Nice. Thank you.
If you need a flint and steel or Aegis and his bonfires. Never mind. We're never without flame.
That's pretty
I'll
cool.
have to go to the store and buy a lighter or something.
Get a Zippo.
What about that ring and the bell?
I don't know. I gave him to you. I thought you were looking at him. You grabbed that thing. Come on.
There was a kid.
This is your job.
She's gonna little sulkily pull over the candle and or not the candle, the ring and
A little fucking
the
bell.
ring and the bell and see if she can take a look at those.
Okay, are you detecting? Are you just trying to figure out if you know what they are? or-
Step 1 is Arcana/History. Step
Okay.
2 will be Identify.
Okay, go ahead and do the Arcana/History.
Okay. Yeah, Arcana first. We're gonna start with the ring. Yeah. Well, that was great.
Yeah, the ring doesn't really stand out to you.
Yep.
Even looking over it, I mean, it's a little scuffed, but there's nothing that stands out to you about the ring.
Yep. So I'll set that one aside. I'm gonna have to focus on that one. Take a look at the bell.
Okay. Goodness, with your Arcana rolls. Okay.
I have had enough of him saying no one ever takes Arcana. I took Arcana. I
took
learned.
Arcana. That'll be me on the next one. Yeah. So you're looking over it, and as you are kind of turning it around, and even with the sound that it's making, you're pretty sure that you know what this is. So it has like right at the bottom of the bell, around the I don't know if I'm making sense, but around the bottom of the bell, it has looks like little writing. And as you're thinking Arcana wise, you realize that it's the writing says "Open Sesame."
Oh, is this a chime of opening? As she turns it over in her hand. That's interesting. Then she'll repeat it in common, because
Okay.
all of her mad scientisting is in Elven.
It's always an Elven, yeah.
Till the demon comes out, yeah. Best guess? Chime of opening. There's definitely a little glint in her eyes.
What the fuck? Why does everything want us to open things? Marcus, almost in a unconscious irritation, swings the backpack around, opens up the front pouch, and pulls out the fucking key with the question mark on the head of it, slams it down on the top of the barrel, and then he reaches into one of the side pouches of his own armor and pulls 2 identical keys out and slams those down and goes, I've been finding these fucking things everywhere. I came to this world with one of those. The other ones have been found, and these were on the demons.
Do you want a keyring?
You can't put him on a keyring. He holds it up. It's a question mark.
Well, we can make a loop for it.
These are magic items. Won't it break it if you add to it?
She just gives a look. Do you...
I'm
Just
not a
gives-
wizard, okay? I'm sorry. I don't know how the lights work.
The key has lights.
So you say... No. So these are called mystery keys. And anything that you touch with this that is locked, there is a very slight chance that it opens. There is just something in the universe this is meant to open. And each one, when that does work, will dissipate. It vanishes.
The
You found the
keys
chime of
each-
opening.
Well, I haven't
Keys.
confirmed that's a chime of opening. That's a
But
best
if
guess.
it is, I know what these are. So what the hell?
Well,
The universe
sounds
trying
like
to
you
tell
have
us that we're not
destiny keys.
good at... I've got destiny keys.
The keys that are only used for one purpose and one purpose only that you came into this world with? Yeah, sounds like destiny keys.
I don't know, it sounds kind of like a front door key to me.
Either way, they've both got a good ring.
My front door didn't have a lock.
Mine had 2.
You guys had front doors.
Yeah, I
the
lived in a
back door.
house.
That is amazing.
All right. I think on that note, that's a good place for us to stop because
I will be identifying ritually the two
Okay.
things if we
All
want
right.
to do that before we
can
call
confirm
it.
it is a chime of opening. Yep.
Okay, and then the ring.
The ring was nothing. It's mundane. It's just a tarnished, scratched up brass ring.
Just to be clear, my intention will be to ask this lady if she knows any other information about the shit in the mountains or where to begin with where it might be.
Okay.
Because I want to go. This was just a fucking pit stop.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me too, if we're going to even stay here for a little bit longer, I'll send a text message to Zachary, tell him to pull around to the farm and wait here for us in case we
Okay.
got to get the hell out fast.
Okay. Yeah. You'd get a message back that says Roger.
And I'll just reply, no, it's the ninth sun.
Would our time here counted as a short rest?
Yeah.
Or do we
So
want to do a long rest here? I don't know.
that's up to you guys, but you certainly could do a short rest. But it'll be.
I mean, we're only at like noon, so we'll be here for a very long time if we do a long rest.
Right.
My 5 XP for level ass. Really, what's a long rest, but a short rest probably makes sense.
Yeah, I'm down for a short rest.
Okay. So you guys can benefit from a short rest.
Is anybody taking the chime of opening or the ring? If not, I am 100% pocketing them.
No, I don't fucking need it.
Nope, Bonka doesn't have a reason for either.
Then I now have a ring to enchant and a chime of mischief.
I will take the keys since nobody had anything to say about it, and I'll just put them away.
Okay.
Very unceremoniously, he's like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're done with this conversation."
She's made a mental note.
Alright, short rest.
Oh, Tempest will do Song of Rest to give everybody an additional 1d6
Oh, nice.
if they need to use it.
Yep.
For healing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Candace, how many charges are on the chime at the moment?
There are six charges on it at the moment.
6 left or 6 used?
6 left.
Okay.
So 4 have been used.
Okay. Very important distinction.
It is. All right.
I'm going to
Wonderful.
use a single fighter hit dice to roll, as well as the d6.
Okay, got it. Yep. Yeah, make sure you guys roll those. Benefit from a short rest, please. We'll pick back up with you guys here in this cabin or this home, I guess, next week. And this was like one of those sessions where we just did a little bit of everything, and it was so much fun. It was really good. It's really amazing roleplay. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and raid Vagabond 5. This is actually a friend of mine from high school who streams regularly. So if you're not following him, please give him a follow. He's good people. Last time we raided him, his alerts weren't working, but hopefully they'll be working now. But thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you.
And for the
I'm going
record,
to attempt to
even
do,
with
Kira, I'm going to attempt to do a crochet and chill stream from my hotel room on Tuesday. We'll see what happens, but if we don't see you then, we'll see you on Friday for some more Fallout 76. Let me jump into his stream.
Oh shit, he ended.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, literally just ended.
That's all right. Let's see.
Can you stop?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and listen. Go ahead. No. Yeah, because I think I said they were like a shield. Yeah.
Alright, how about Anzabino? I don't know who this is.
Oh yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah, he's a RPer.
Yeah.
He's doing Let's see what the other person doing roleplay. I thought someone else would be playing D&D.
There we
Jesus
go.
Christ.
All right. Okay, so Anzabino is also fun. Not my friend from high school, but still fun. So give him a follow. We're gonna go hang out. Thank you guys for staying, and we will see you soon.